Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy time zone, everybody. This is the Road to Dusk. You can call me Road, Dusk, anything that you would call a friend. I am a dream usher, so I focus on sleep, dreams, and the imagination to help create an environment where we can learn to be better versions of ourselves. And give me just a second while I'm dealing with technical difficulties. There we are. There we go.
Yeah. Well, when I first came in, Road was like muted, so it could just be muted.
Technically.
Give me just a moment. Yeah, no,
Well,
I have been
stream's
muted
live, so-
because I'm trying to be courteous to y'all because we have company tonight for our next Try Not to Laugh. We have everyone, so everyone get over near the camera if you want to and introduce yourselves.
Okay.
Like here near the camera?
Yeah, the camera's right
I
here.
really should get stream stuff.
Yeah. Oh, my tentacles are like freaking out.
But yeah, we have so
my
far, and there's
Jolly.
more on the way. We have Celine Heidelman, Easily Bored, and Jolly the Erotic Octopus. We might get asterisks in at some point. I've heard that they're not doing so hot on like the voice department, so it'll be an extra challenge for her in that case.
I'll have to come back in full quest mode since apparently I'm too far away from my computer for this mic to work.
No, damn. Okay.
No.
As quoted to me, it sounds pretty crunchy.
Yeah, it sounded like
A little
crunchy
bit.
off and on. You sound okay at the moment. Yeah, no, we are doing another Try Not to Laugh challenge. So for those that do not know what has been going on, this has been something for like keeping up with a certain subscriber milestone to where every 2 weeks, outside of like the small hiatus that I had, I get with friends over here in VR chat. We look at shit on this giant video player over here, and whoever laughs has to answer a truth or dare. Obviously, within boundaries, within consent. If there's something that, if there's a question, a dare that you're given that you don't feel comfortable answering, that is a boundary crossed and we switch to something else. We just go from there. But if there's anything that you guys would recommend to us, feel free to send that to the official Discord server. Do know that, like our streams here, our community is 18+. When it comes to any Try Not to Laugh videos, please be sure to keep them, while we are 18+, please be sure to keep them YouTube, because this will be archived on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord TOS compliant. For those that do not have the link, I will get that set up. Give me just a moment. Oh, I see B. Oh, Celine, thank you. As my arms
have
are...
a mod.
I didn't know if you were in VR mode or desktop mode.
If you really can't tell the difference, that's a little worrying.
Look,
Yeah.
I am focusing, and Ren had their flippin' basically a partner over earlier today, so brain is kind of fried right now because Ren is fried.
I did not know Ren had a partner, but good to know.
But yeah, so are we? I assume we're wanting to wait for easy before we go too far with the videos. So while that's going on, Jolly,
Yeah.
you want to introduce yourself to my audience?
Sure. Am I in the camera good?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, I'm Jolly the Erotic Octopus. I am a non-binary tentacle monster VTuber here on Twitch, where I stream mostly variety content.
Yeah. What have been like some of your favorite stuff to stream so far?
I've been on a bit of a Warframe kick recently.
Mm.
So I'm streaming a lot of that. I've also been running a Mass Effect 2 playthrough, which has been
Okay.
fun because I love that game.
And Celine, just in case there's anyone that doesn't know you, anything that you want to do for introducing yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Celine Heidelman. Apparently I'm Owl Shirt, according to Sora there. I don't know why I'd be only showing up in your left earbud. I suppose I can try switching around my microphone and see if that helps anything. I am frequently a mod for Road among several other streamers, and I often show up to do voice work. So things like Coffee Talk, Monster Prom, visual novels in general, and I also do... Oh, cool, I'm in both ears now. Well, that's good to
Yay!
hear. Alright, sir, thank you for keeping me updated on that. But yes, so I do a fair amount of voiceovers for Easily Bored as well. We've been working our way through Grandia 2 most recently. Just doing the voices for that. We will probably be moving on to some additional JRPGs once that's over. And then I sometimes show up for the VR chats content. Often I'm in here. I was the one running the videos for the last challenge. I guess not necessarily a whole lot to say about me beyond I've got a pretty substantial dynamic voice range, and been working on getting my avatars kind of updated here. So this avatar is fairly new. I just recently got it pulled into VR chat. So the base is something that was pre-made, but I added the hair to it and then created the clothes from scratch. So if they look a little bit wonky, that's because they are entirely made in Blender. So yeah, that's but no, it's been a fun time to get to do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just constantly learning new things and meeting new people. So if you're interested in hanging around, haven't spent as much time in Rhodes Discord lately, but I still do exist. You can always at me if you're interested.
Neat. When it comes to like all of like the voice acting stuff that you've done for like my streams, Easy streams, has there been anyone that you've liked to voice for the most?
Well, let's see here. So I guess one of the first voices that really got a favorable review, I guess you could say, was Easy was doing the Chrono Cross, and I threw out a voice for Karsh, who is a fairly gruff axeman knight. And so it was
Hey there, how are you doing? Good to see you. Now come on, we got monsters to kill, and a long road ahead of us. Boy, does that road get longer as we talk.
Nice.
so that's always a fun one.
Also, I just realized that like my
I
TTS
also-
has not been on this entire time. You can keep going. I'm listening. I just want to keep tabs on my folks.
Yeah, sure, no worries. One of the other ones I've really enjoyed is the woodcutter from Oceanomics. Unfortunately, we don't get to talk much with her.
Yeah.
But she has a very, very nice, very relaxed way. Will just casually guide you. You know, that's a really fun way to talk.
Yeah.
I think one of the hardest ones to do, Monkey Mallow has had me do Damien in Monster Prom several times.
Oh.
And
It takes a little bit to keep doing a Damien voice. A nice, deep demon who maybe wants to rip your throat out, or maybe just wants to replace all of your organs with live possums.
Sounds like you need to be in a
And then
fucking
replace
rage
those
room.
possums with possums. Not my fault. Sometimes I want to watch the world burn.
but you know, definitely.
That's a mood.
Very much removed. Any update on Easy?
No, but I can go get one. Hold on just a second here.
Okay. Because when we get everyone here, at least here that wants to be here for like the beginning, I feel like that's when we can start everything for like the videos, which I added you at the video that we're starting off for today.
Yeah, that's that you laugh, you lose one life video is the one we're starting with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while this is going on, I will also turn down the volume of like the background audio from my stream just so that it's not blaring in my
Coming
ears.
from someone who just got some major casting done with May your time doing voices be fun and stress-free. Much love all around.
Ooh. Oh yeah, no, voice acting can be a lot of fun. I've had experiences with like not voice acting per se, but just acting in general. And for me it is a lot of fun. Part of me does definitely miss theater, but at the same time, the times when I was in theater was before I was able to actually be myself, so I was forced to do a lot of femme roles.
Ooh.
The one role that I
was 21,
really
I was-
liked, though, was the witch from Into the Woods.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, like I keep saying among my friends, Sondheim did not know how to write a female character worth shit, but he knew how to challenge femme vocal ranges. Oh, you laugh. You laugh. Have you read the script for Company?
No.
Do it. You'll see what I mean. So
I always
let me
thought it
double.
was funny. I was in drama club as a kid, like in high school.
Mm.
And and I kept getting cast as like the bully in like all the plays. And I went up to the teacher and I'm like, "This is very ironic considering how much I was picked on as a kid."
Mm. Yeah, I'm going to turn down my backing music because it's still really loud on my end. Guess it's not super loud for you guys, but it's loud for me. Let me do this. Do that. Yeah, actually just casted an AFAB NB character, so this is doubly relevant. Ooh. Ooh.
That's cool.
What play or musical is it for, if you don't mind me asking? Man, the fact that I haven't been
Hey,
in
I
a
just
production.
got back. What do you mean about got some major casting done?
We've been talking about like voice acting, theater stuff. Also, who said that? Oh, that was Celine. Okay. Cuz
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, Sora was complimenting like your range, and like we started tangenting about
Oh.
like acting and roles and such.
An original independent animated series, by the
Gotcha.
way. I can't draw, and I'm still trying to write, direct,
Well, very
produce
cool.
this.
If you do decide that you need some additional voices, I am in Rhodes Discord, again, Celine Heidelman. Please feel free to reach out. I'm definitely interested in getting my voice out there a little.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
yeah.
is Easy doing okay?
Well, she's had a small dragon display, but I think she'll get done with that pretty shortly here.
Okay.
It sounded like it was definitely in its death throes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Do we want
for a little bit of
to?
context to people, Easily Bored and I are roommates, so it's not hard for me to go track her down or find out what monster decided to invade our bathroom this week.
We believe
Right.
that you are extremely adorable.
Oh,
Well,
hello, Legal! It's lovely to see
Legal!
you.
Legal. Hi, Legal.
So much for joining in.
It takes cute to know cute. You wholesome man. You wholesome bear.
Legal Ultimate Hyper Mega Super Sonic Teddy Bear Stack
The
Hug
most
Attack
wholesome
for
thing.
everyone here.
No, you get over here.
Legal.
Get in
Ultimate,
VR
hyper,
chat
mega,
now so I can actually
supersonic
hug
teddy
you.
Bear stack hug attack for everyone.
To hear a
Alright,
gender
I
fluid someone
appreciate
read
this,
the
Legal.
lines for
Thank
this
you.
character and start bringing to life this story I've been planning for the last 3 years is an existential experience.
Oh, I can only
Legal is a
imagine.
tired teddy bear.
Oh, well, I hope you can get some rest soon. Hopefully,
Legal is not adorable.
you are adorable. You are a beacon. You are a
very
beacon
cute,
of
Legal.
hope.
Legal says
You
that
have
we will
no
try.
reason to put yourself down. And thank you for trying your best.
Yee.
And Sora, that's really cool to hear that you've deliberately put some lines into a character and like been able to bring someone to life.
Yeah.
Neat.
No,
And it's a fun
seriously.
process.
And that also takes a good amount of talent as a writer, especially a playwright, to do that.
Hmm. Oh, right. And probably
I
should
can
do
only
pronoun
imagine an
checks.
exhausted
Mine are
phoenix
she,
wright
her.
dragging a small teddy bear now that S the image in my head. I'm sorry. But it's
Yep.
nice to meet
Okay,
you, Legal.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
Legal
Mine
is
are
setting up
he,
my
they.
laptop one SEC.
Oh, I'm hearing folks. So, okay. She, her for Celine, he, they for you. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to double check I
Yes.
heard. And he, him for me. Ren has been kind of in the background, so when in doubt, if you hear like a voice change or anything, they
Legal
is also
says
good.
that it's extremely stupendous to meet you too, Soy Sora 7.
Alrighty. And Rens are knee near, right?
Yeah, Ninair is also their neopronouns. They're also flexible with
Gotcha.
they them because they understand that not a whole lot of people like it can be a learning curve with neopronouns.
I don't know. I am all about those verbs.
All right. Do we want to keep waiting for easy, or do we want to try and go by just the three of us so far and do some of the videos?
I think it's best to just go ahead and start with who we've got for now, and
Okay.
Easy will show up when she's ready. As much as we appreciate you trying to make sure she's looped in here.
Yeah.
It,
Also, let's
it's
switch
about
to where
time.
I am sitting. Excuse me. There we go. No?
Okay.
Yeah,
No?
that row is not great
No?
for view. It'll be better for this one.
That was not great. This row? Okay.
Yeah, this one will be better. Because with what I'm seeing on my camera, this is where everyone can be seen. And then when I'm also looking this way, I can also see that. Celine,
What?
Okay.
you're not in view of the camera.
Yes, I
Too
am.
far front.
You can see the back of my head.
Well, I can see you, but the main camera can't see you.
Oh, for goodness sake, here, Road. Give me a bit of a conniption fit at this rate.
What was that supposed to be, Scottish or Wisconsin?
That wasn't necessarily supposed to be either there. Come on.
More like a Minnesota. Alright, let me get the first video queued up here.
Come
Yeah.
on, it's some sort of stock Northern
W.I.
American there,
Scottson.
don't you know?
Oh dear.
Wisconsin, yes, I love it, Sora. Thank you.
All right, let's see this first one.
Legal says that you
Also,
are
laughs
all
from
cute.
that do not count. Oh, you
Well,
do
thank
also.
you, Legal. I'm delighted to hear that you're cute.
Ooh.
You need to turn the world volume.
Yeah.
I can turn up the volume on the video if you'd like me to.
Yeah, the video volume is for individual.
Oh, is that individual? I didn't know that.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Hopefully that's better.
Tiny Foxtrot just subscribed for 6 months in a row.
Tiny, thank you for the 6 months.
Let's go.
Fuck!
There he goes. Oh!
One laugh for road.
Legal says that we just realized what
Easy,
you said
are you
and
able
Legal
to see
agrees.
the video there, dearie?
Not well. Let me move.
Excuse me?
Are my tentacles blocking
Can I
you?
record you?
Not anymore.
What's the coolest thing you found
Okay,
here?
sorry.
Yeah, what's the best thing?
You're fine.
Ooh, smooth talker. How about no?
No.
My Tesla witnessed an accident.
That we are not adorable.
It's a 4-car pileup.
We all finished our food. I finished my food and dessert, and this man is halfway through his burrito. I have a slow metabolism.
That's
Mood.
not how metabolisms work.
I mean, dude just wanting to savor it. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Welcome to Target.
I think that lady's part bird.
That
Don't
almost
be
got me.
talking
The
smack about the glass
comment
over
almost got me. Buddy!
Sorry.
No. I just went
No.
double
Way
check that
back.
wasn't.
Aww, so
Adam.
cute.
Aw.
Wait, so if chat says something
at
and you
how
laugh,
close
it doesn't
this
count,
man
but
baby parked
sabotage
so
from within the theater counts.
Oh, that should be something that we should clarify on.
Nobody should park this close.
Do we want to count sabotage
Huh?
and comments from my chat as being able to laugh at, and it counts as a
Absolutely,
laugh?
yes.
Okay,
Well,
so that
makes it
includes
too easy.
So can we also like sabotage each other in here, and any laughs from like any of our
WI
comments also
Scotsman
count?
deserves its due.
Oh, absolutely. If somebody flies face first into a glass door, Easy makes a crosswise comment and I say not to talk smack, and that just happens to hit your funny bone. Yep. You lost.
Damn.
All right.
But you just discouraged the thing that you're encouraging.
Wait, what? I'm
Oh,
confused.
no.
How?
We're
discouraging
discouraging
what?
your actual laughter by encouraging people to try for it.
Right, but I tried for it, and then you discouraged me by saying my crosswise comments.
No, I just said don't talk smack.
Oh,
With
wait,
the
but
window.
No, I
Oh,
said earlier
you
from that comment, like,
literally
you almost
missed
got
the
me.
pun.
You had almost got me.
Yeah.
So,
Also, it looks like
Basically
I'm doing
basically
that
anything
arm
goes right
stretch
now.
Thing to easy with my tentacle.
Just a little bit.
so anything goes right now.
Okay, so we need to make sure to add Fizzbone colliders to your tentacles. Good to know.
I do need to do that.
But anywho, moving
all
on.
Yep. There we go.
You see him rolling. You hating.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Baby.
Oh, that one almost got me.
Sorry, working on something.
You found the person who lost their phone too easy.
Oh shit.
Yeet.
They gonna put us out of here, bro.
Oh, come on.
They gonna put us out.
I feel like we've seen this one before.
We may have towards like the end of like last week. The one that I namely remember as the last one that we saw was the one from Vox Machina.
What are you doing?
Oh, I made this.
Oh, that's
indent in the
smart.
sand so it doesn't hurt when I lay face.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
It's all about comfort.
Oh, poor puppy.
Nice.
Sorry, fixing something on my end because my kilobytes per second are really crud at the moment.
Going down?
Oh no, that had to hurt.
That's a broken hand.
Yeah, that looked bad.
Yeet.
Teach that plant who's boss.
Be
And
right
that
back.
yo-yo taught him who's boss.
Soysora 70 for sure there. KKTYT.
Those things go fast too. That probably really hurt.
Yeah, no joke.
You already know who it is. It's your boy.
3 Raiders from.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
BT just raided the channel with 3 viewers. Legal misses you already, Selena.
Damn, that boy's paddling everybody.
Tiny Raid 3.
Going.
Hey, just give me a second. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, and I'm going to turn off. Ah! Nagas, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. For those that are new,
Slippy,
give me a hot moment.
Slippy, slidey.
For those that are new to my content, really nice to have you in. My name's Road to Dust. Well, this is the Road to Dust. You can call me Road, Dusk, anything that you would call a friend. I'm a dream usher, focusing on sleep, dreams, and the imagination to help create an environment where we can learn to be the better versions of ourselves. I'm currently here with a whole bunch of friends. And on my end, like, things are
Okay, that one got me.
not working right. Hold on. Hey guys, I think I need to hop out and then hop back in because I am, like, things are very, like, in, out, like, they are not stable.
Things have gone choppy. We got you.
Alrighty.
See you soon.
Yeah, so I'll be in, like, I'll rejoin in, like, a quick second. If I can find the right thing that I need to click on.
What about a slow second?
This is the night of technical issues.
Yep.
Everything
As it goes on and on, my friend. We started.
Everything is
All right, let's see if that works. But yeah, for those that are new to my stuff, really nice to have you in. This is the Road to Dust. You can call me Road Dusk, anything that you would call a friend. I am a dream usher, so I focus on sleep, dreams, and the imagination to help create an environment where we can learn to be the better versions of ourselves. I'm currently joined with a whole lot of friends doing a Try Not to Laugh challenge in VR chat with a added bonus of if there's any point to where say any of us laugh and we can sabotage each other for this, then we have to answer a truth or dare. Okay, things are still incredibly choppy. I have no idea why. It was not like this last time. And also there's the camera. Camera's at my butt, apparently. So give me a moment. So you're going to see my view for a little bit while I try and get this fixed. Or wait. I think... Okay. I think it's more stable. No, things are still very
like,
choppy. What in the world?
Technicality.
What in the world is going on? What is the music from? Let's see, I have no idea. It does sound a little bit like Symphony of the Night, but it's just something for this world. I don't know if it was copywritten or anything like that. So, oh, I'm getting like a really bad delay.
Apparently, just like pointing his camera.
Apparently.
At us. Hi, Road.
I see this.
So this.
Hello.
Hold on.
I'm the star
So,
now.
yeah, I'm still dealing with like really severe. Okay, it's semi-stable. No. I was about to say, it's stable now, and now it goes unstable. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with my thing. I think it's okay for now, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do this for like super long, like I originally wanted to.
Aw.
Just because this is very much concerning me.
Scuff. Grab a seat.
Very much scuff.
Well, once you can't do that anymore, just hang with us then. And you'll just have to have a hangout and VR chat. Cool people like Easy. Jolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like your tentacles like trying to be my friend.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Easy. That's
like a
exactly
mind
what
of
the
its own.
tentacle is trying to do. Like I said, we need to get some colliders and maybe a DPS for the tentacles.
Yeah.
What? No.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Very work in progress.
Well, we can
Okay,
make
let's see.
progress on some work there.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Yeah.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good. As long as you lift it from behind, you're
However,
good.
Yeah, no.
Road, I am no longer seeing your closed captioning.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good. As long as you lift it from behind.
It may just be that this is now suddenly too much for my computer to handle, which is very disappointing.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good. As long as you lift it from behind.
Because
I mean, you can always try to optimize the stream.
yeah, I could do this off stream. I do still want to try and stream something, but it's just like this is making me sad.
Well,
So I don't
Except
know.
for me trying to kick the seat in front of me without having my feet on.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Right.
As long as you lift it from
Wait, does Road have animal
As long
ears?
as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
oh
just.
my god, well that was Celine ass right in my face.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
All right, you know what?
Sorry.
I
is
am
that
getting
necessarily a bad thing?
a little too annoyed with.
happens
I
to
don't
me
know
all
if
the
this is
time in
something
real
that's
life.
a.
My butt clears off counters and tables
I don't know if
and
this is
people.
an issue in my virtual desktop, because I'm gonna try to see. I
Okay,
thought I
various
had this
captions are
all
going
fixed.
again.
Welcome to
I
streaming,
thought I
my
had-
friend.
I thought I had this all fixed.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Celine and I spent an entire day optimizing my audio.
It's true,
Trust
we
me.
did.
Oh yeah, no,
Frickin'
I've
streaming.
lost hours to just playing with OBS and getting everything functional.
You know it.
Yep.
On the upside, we can now do singing on Easy Stream without having it cut out, so sometimes worth it.
Well, I may need your help at some point outside of stream to get this fixed up, because I don't know what I have to do to get this more stable, but it is just not stable right now.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
I mean, I'm not terribly stable either, so maybe it's okay.
So I think probably just tonight, just to save my own sanity, like, because that is just repeating. I have no way to like touch anything. Everything just feels really unstable on my end for like my VR headset. The what I'm seeing doesn't really stay in my peripheral. I keep seeing like black bits, so I think I just need to just can't. I would be entertained if not for the fact that my stuff is just being scuffed. So I think, unfortunately, this is incredibly short. But I do think, for the sake of my sanity, I am just gonna have to call it.
Road, one proposal
And we'll have
here.
to figure out some stuff at a
Rather
later
than calling
time.
the entire...
What's up, Jolly?
What's up?
Well,
You sound like you were gonna say words.
okay, if not
Rather than calling the whole
calling the stream off,
why not...
what would y'all suggest then? Because like I do still want to do something, but like at the same time, this is already. What the hell was that? What?
Jolly wanted to say something.
I was gonna say, you could try doing maybe just like a full reset of everything real quick, like kind of go to intermission on the stream and start it back up after you kind of reset the computer and headset, see if that would help.
And even if that doesn't help, we can always do something like a Never Have I Ever world, or an apples to apples world. There's a lot of stuff on Snapchat we can do.
Seen it?
And
Okay.
turned it back on again.
No, that's like literally what I'm
Look.
suggesting.
Turn it back on again.
A big problem with that is that, okay, I don't know how that, I don't know what the heck I just did, but apparently turning off the extra view for people to see for like the video just made things a lot more stable. So maybe just having the one view from what I see or whatever the camera sees, and having it be a Never Have I Ever, or even like, I don't know, a tier list could be good. Because for whatever reason,
You do realize when you have the VR view on, it renders things twice.
Yeah, that's probably why. It's like trying to go. It's rendering 2 instances and it's slowing everything down.
Yeah,
Okay,
it could
fair.
be overloading your graphics card.
okay.
Anyway, I'm down to hop worlds if you two are, or you three are.
Oh,
Yes, I can.
and everyone is going slow and robot-y again. Fuck me sideways. Alright,
That
would
sounds
someone be okay
difficult.
with
We might
pulling
need
up
help.
like a tier list world or something?
I had one. I don't know if I visited it recently.
Pull it up. We'll find out.
As long as it's
I'm
not
literally
me
gonna
boy
do
tier
that now.
list, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, if it was
Right.
your boy T-list, I'm even more in.
Ay, ay, ay. Because I have no idea why just suddenly my graphics card is getting overloaded
Yep,
from
I got
this.
it. I
Okay.
got one. Clear the path, people.
Fall asleep, old Sora. Thank you for joining us. It was good to have you.
Have a good one, Sora. Thank you so much for sticking around.
And
Sorry for
yes,
all the
Sora, I
chaos.
am very much still interested, so feel free
And
to
there
ping
you
me
go.
anytime.
Okay. Tierland. Let's see if this is any better. Because holy moly, this makes my heart hurt. Like I wanted to do that only when I'm on stream. Everything goes to shite. I'm not hearing TTS at the moment because I think it's causing a problem. And okay, stream is more stable. Ay, ay, ay. I'm really sorry about this, y'all. I really do want to thank you for sticking around because this makes me a little sad, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, I just turned the TTS back on and things are looking and feeling more stable. Why am I only at 20 FPS? Hey. What can I do on here to make this less intense? Performance. Yeah, everything is low. Alright, let's just see how people are. Alright. Oh goodness. Alright. Okay, so it seems that things are a little more stable here, so... So...
I am short now.
Celine, what the hell are you doing over there?
All kinds of stuff here, Rose.
All right, so are y'all okay if I pick the tier list?
Long scrollable list.
Yeah. So let's see.
Hi.
Oh, come on. Let
Oh,
me.
yo, Wii Sports.
Let's see.
I know I did anime tier list. That was fun.
Oh, that's gonna be a long one, and I'm not as versed in anime as I used to. So.
Avatar bending powers.
It's not bad, but I'm probably going to drop out of the VR chat here, and I'll just be in Rhodes chat.
Okay, that's fair.
Lame.
Oh, my easy. Calling me lame.
Happy
listen!
months road.
Wait, who?
Asterisk official just subscribed for 4 months in a row.
Lexi, thank you so much for the 4 months. We're dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties, so we switched over to
I swear to
Tierland.
goodness, I heard
If you
technical
feel like you have the...
Yes. Tentacle difficulty.
I thought that I was muted. But Lexi, thanks so much for the 4 months. If you want to hop in, you're more than open to. With the tier list,
welcome.
You don't have to
Guilty
talk
Gear
like as
Strive!
much. I know like voice issues are going on right now. Thank you for
Genshin.
hopping in.
Halo
Okay.
ice cream flavors. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Halo
You know what?
ice cream flavors?
Ice cream flavors. Where is that? There we go. 16.
Under
Let's
Halo.
go.
Jeez, what the hell?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Take
I
your
think
time, hun. I
I'm
need to
gonna be
take my
hanging out
time.
and
Who's
modding
all
with
their BTW?
so. Everyone that we have here, which we're all over on the corner right now, but here I am. Hi. We have Jolly the Erotic Octopus. We have Easily Bored, and we have Celine Heidelman.
Hello.
Well,
Is it
Celine
me
just
you're
left.
looking for? I can see it in your tentacles.
All right, so we're gonna start things off with a tier list for ice cream flavors.
Ezeliver Jolly the Erotic Octopus and Road to Dusk.
Low tier. Low tier.
All
Yeah.
my friends will hop into desktop VR in a
Low
bit.
tier, clearly.
Yeah, but bananas, it's okay, but it's not really all that big. I would probably.
I don't know. It's
Thank
almost
you,
trash
Selena,
tier.
3.
I'm voting like D.
I would
would
say
say, like,
D.
D. I feel like
I
banana
would
is, like,
say
the
D, yeah, because if it was F, that would be like pure trash. I would never want to eat it. If this was the only ice
it's not
cream
pure
flavor, I
trash.
would begrudgingly eat it.
Right. But if there's literally anything better, I wouldn't.
Yeah. All right, next one, mint chocolate chip. A. Straight up,
S-tier.
A.
A.
S tier.
S.
S tier.
I go A just because like mint
Doing
is
my
nice,
best,
but
Lexi.
it's not like my go-to. S is like my go-to, which includes like Rocky Road or cookies and cream.
I know. I'm
I
just
would
voting.
say
It's
A,
your stream.
because some mint chocolate chips, like the chocolate chips, are kind of like mid.
Bananas should be
And
Yeah.
like bring the whole
Choco
thing down
is
as a
A.
whole.
I
So,
mean,
like, I would
that's
say A.
all right. Okay, I agree with A only on that premise.
Wait, and how is this for review for you guys, or do you guys want to see, when I am interacting with everyone, for where is my?
Road, I would stick the camera. Road.
View looks good to me.
I'd stick the camera where I'm standing.
Interacting would
set
be
to
nice.
follow. Because that way you would be able to see the board when you're on the board, and then you'd see the tier list when you're on the tier list.
Oh, fair.
Just move everyone
So-
into the
And it
frame
would
if
be,
you want
a nice
interactions
distance
X3.
away.
Yeah. So I will. So okay.
So just come here, Road, and stick it right on my nose. Right here on my nose.
Right on top of your little head.
Or
Right here.
yeah. Oh, where you are?
Right here on my nose.
On your nose. Okay.
On my nose. Right here. Perfect.
There we go.
And then set it to follow you.
Oh, set it to follow?
Yep, follow you.
And that's local, right?
Yeah, you want
No.
it. You want it stuck there. World? Question mark?
Yeah, world has it like stuck to the world, so it's not able to move at all.
That's the point. Right
Okay.
here. Right here. Stuck to world. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, and it's already stuck to
Following
world now.
you.
Okay. Wait,
So
how do I
I
set
want
it?
that camera following you. Where you move,
Okay.
it like looks at you. It stays there,
Okay.
but it looks at you.
Lens visibility, lock, grid, flying? Or
let me look at my camera
behave-
settings. So
oh,
I can
behavior,
explain
look
this.
at me. There we go. Got it. Got it, got it, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see it now.
There we go.
I'm learning!
See how smooth that... See how clean that is?
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
but,
that's good. I like that.
so.
We agreed A. Begrudgingly
Okay.
A.
To begrudgingly A?
But like a high A. Like a
Okay.
high A.
High A,
Yeah.
definitely.
No, that's definitely a mood. Alright, next one on the
Alright, what we
next
got
one on the chart. Cookies and cream. S.
Ooh, that's pretty
Uh,
good.
that's S for me.
Absolutely S.
Oh, what? I feel if cookies and cream deserves to be an S tier. Mint chocolate chip deserves to be an S tier, though.
Yeah, I feel like both.
Level.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if we can hop up there and put mint in out of A tier and into S tier. Oh, you can.
Okay, that works.
We have come to an agreement.
That works. I can accept
Okay.
that.
Pistachio.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm not a fan. This is your list, though.
I've never had pistachio anything, actually. I don't even know the taste of pistachios.
I am not a fan.
I like
at all.
pistachios, but I'm not a big fan of nuts and ice cream, so I would say maybe C.
Yeah, I can't really give a proper opinion given the fact that one, I don't really like nuts, and it's like I've never had pistachio flavored ice cream, so it's like
D or F for me.
yeah, I'll say C just to be like I haven't had it, so I can't really say
Butter pecan.
butter pecan.
Pretty good.
Like it's a good flavor, but I'm just not a big fan of nuts and ice cream.
You know, I can agree with B tier for butter pecan.
Yeah.
B for butter.
I'm curious about if anyone else like in my community has any opinions on these so far. All right,
what we got?
Double chocolate.
Oh, double chocolate.
S,
So good.
S S S S S S.
S tier.
I would say A personally, just because sometimes a lot of chocolate can be like a little overbearing, like a little too rich.
See, if you like, you're not wrong.
Right.
He's not wrong. At the same time, I love a lot of. I have a higher tolerance of richness.
Your double chocolate is my breakup
Yeah.
food.
I have a higher.
Depends what the second chocolate is. Because
Yeah,
if it's
true.
Hot fudge and chocolate.
Oh,
it's
chocolate
utterly
fudge.
fucking
That is
delicious.
the bomb. Because I have a higher level of tolerance of like what's rich compared to, like I guess like folks
people.
that I've been around. So it's like this. I could eat an entire. I could eat an entire quart in one night if I wanted to.
I don't know. I want to
couldn't
say
do
S
that.
tier too, though. Be honest.
Says that mint is S tier and double chocolate is my breakup food.
Oh.
Double chocolate is literally I've had the worst day possible, and I just want to drown my sorrows in ice cream.
That's definitely a drown your sorrows in ice cream after a bad
See, for me, that's Neapolitan.
Neapolitan, that's a happy ice cream for me.
For me, it's switched. This is more of my happy chocolate, and then Neapolitan is my depresso chocolate. Or depresso ice cream.
I can see that.
Neapolitan
way,
is
S
the
tier.
my parents are having a birthday party and don't want to argue about ice cream flavors. That's what Neapolitan is.
That's how come I ended up liking it.
That is an absolute mood.
I've
Dinosaur
never had
Crunch?
Dinosaur Crunch. I have no.
Neither have I.
Okay. Too bad we can't add tiers as like a no opinion. I have no idea what flavor that is.
Same.
How about this? Maybe take chats on this one.
Sure.
Yeah, anyone in chat know what Dinosaur Crunch is and if it's good or not?
Or dump it in F tier because we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
If we could have this like a dump stat or something.
F will be literally the I don't know tier.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm also trying to keep track of like what the cameras see.
Dinosaur Crunch if D.
Oh, we got someone that says that Dinosaur Crunch is D.
Oh, that's so cool.
It tastes like bubblegum and vanilla.
Bubblegum and vanilla? Really?
Because some of them were slightly fast.
Bubblegum's actually pretty good.
Yeah, bubblegum's pretty alright.
Way
I've
too
never.
sweet for me.
Tastes like
I don't know
bubblegum and vanilla.
if I'd stick it super high, but bubblegum's
That
pretty
Yeah.
sounds about right. Also, hey, Night Haze.
Yeah.
It sounds like folks are a little divisive on it. It's like a lot of folks, some folks are saying like D tier, low tier in general. Another person was like, yeah, I like it. It tastes like bubblegum and vanilla.
Throw it in D tier and be done with it.
I would say C to be safe. Because like I
Honestly,
tend.
here's the thing.
By description alone, I give it C.
Okay,
Fair.
I can agree with that. Because I kind of like bubblegum and
It's
like
passable. C tier
you
is
know
my vote.
vanilla. So
I
Yeah.
like the sweet flavors like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
C, you said.
C tier.
Uh oh. Well, that didn't work at all, did it?
Oh no. What?
Oh, whoops.
It went to D tier.
There it goes. Okay.
There it goes.
Okay.
Rocky Road.
S tier. Gib. No questions asked. I'm joking. What are your thoughts
We
about
just
Rocky
like
Road?
Ice cream.
So mine again is like one of those Rocky Road has peanuts in it.
Rocky
I'm not
Road
too big a fan of nuts and
overrated.
ice cream.
Mm.
Like everything else,
B or A,
marshmallows,
honestly.
Yeah, the marshmallows and the chocolate. I would say put it at like a solid B for me.
Yeah. For me, Rocky Road is surprisingly one of the few chocolates that I'm okay with having nuts, because my teeth are very sensitive to nuts because I've never really taken care of my teeth all that well. So, like, Rocky Road is a very special treat for me.
Overrated.
I mean, I like marshmallows and chocolate always. So I mean.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So I think maybe A. Maybe
Okay,
A.
I'm content
B
with putting it up in
definitely,
A.
if not
I'm content with putting it in
Like
A.
low A, high B.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Also put something in A tier. Classic.
Straight chocolate.
Classic,
Classic
chocolate.
A tier. I'd say
A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you say B.
No, I said A.
Wait. Oh, why did I hear B? It's probably
Okay.
because I heard someone in the peanut gallery say B.
No, classic chocolate. You can't go wrong with
Coffee.
Ugh. Ugh.
I've never had.
Ugh.
Actually, no. Scratch that. I've technically had like coffee flavored ice cream in like Ben and Jerry's tiramisu ice cream, because tiramisu is a coffee cake.
I'd give it
That
like,
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Coffee is C.
I'd give it like a B.
Celine's gonna hate me for this, but I think that's trash tier.
I heard someone in the chat
I
say
think that's
C
like-
tier.
DF. Seriously.
Coffee is B tier.
Like tiramisu. I like tiramisu. And coffee flavored
Night
ice cream
Haze has
tastes
it
nothing
right.
like tiramisu.
Mm.
But then again, I'm a coffee addict.
It's like the bitter side of coffee. Despite
Yeah,
having all
no,
that
that's
sugar in
fair.
it.
Which is ironic considering like
Celine, say B.
chocolate can be also pretty bitter.
Yeah, if it's like a dark chocolate.
I'm just
yeah.
sharing my opinion.
Yeah. Do
Actually, I like dark chocolate, so I would say B then. If it's like really kind of like
Yeah,
bitter, like dark
I
chocolate.
tend to not go like super deep.
Compromise and say C.
On. Yeah,
I'm
I was
extremely
going.
bitter. Ask any of my
We could
exes.
do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm content with putting it in C.
I love the little noise it makes when you pick it up.
Yes.
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
Very good Neapolitan.
Knew that was popping up.
B-Ray.
I would say B. Like I said, Neapolitan reminds me of like, just like it's the birthday party. We need to get ice cream that'll please everyone. Just grab the Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Neapolitan? The thing about Neapolitan and the magic of it is no matter what mood I'm in for ice cream, it has me covered.
Fair.
You know, if I'm sad, it's got the chocolate. If I'm like bubbly, it's got the strawberry. And if I'm just feeling like meh, I want ice cream, it has vanilla.
And it's even better in that case when you have, like, folks, when you're dissociative and you're dealing with several different moods at once, it's like you can satisfy all of them at once.
Honestly, the Neapolitan lasts the longest in the freezer, not because it's bad, but because you can pick flavor per the mood.
Ooh, cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough is God.
That's really good, yeah. I would say A personally. I don't know if I'd quite put it in S, but A, definite A, like high A.
High A, low
that's
S?
either A or S. Yeah, high A, low S.
I'm leaning more towards S tier personally.
It doesn't quite breach S tier for me.
Yeah, same. Like I like it a lot, but I wouldn't quite put it at an S.
It's
Fair.
close. Like it's real close.
It's close. It's close, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, that is fair. Let's do A
I
tier.
would say it's definitely above Chocolate and Rocky Road. So.
Yeah,
Yes,
fair.
For sure.
Rainbow sherbet.
I love.
See,
I love
I'm
rainbow
weird.
sherbet.
I'm not a big fan of like the orange and lime sherbet, but I love the raspberry sherbet so much.
Oh, the best
I
is
gotta
when you get a scoop with all of them.
Yeah, I gotta go B tier for this.
I would say B.
Oof. I will
Not-
agree
not
only
because
I'm not gonna win this fight.
I mean, I definitely do think that it's good. I don't think that I've had
I
it
feel
that
like it's low A.
much. Yeah, no, that
feel like
that
it's
is
low
fair.
A.
I would just. I have eaten like quarts of raspberry sherbet just by itself, and like the raspberry sherbet, rainbow
Nice.
sherbet, absolutely like puts it high up for me. But I'm just not the biggest fan of orange and lime.
That's fair.
But we can all
Rainbow
agree it's
sherbet
better than
is S tier.
Neapolitan butter pecan.
Oh, we had someone in chat
I'll
go,
give you that.
Rainbow sherbet is F tier. Also, next one we got is vanilla.
Whoever said that should burn in the entire pits of hell.
No, rainbow sherbet is
say A,
S
vanilla.
tier,
I love
not
vanilla.
F tier.
Oh, okay, S. Then they're my best friend and I love you. What?
Fuck you too,
But yeah.
Liz.
But yeah, vanilla. Where are we wanting to put it?
3.
Vanilla,
Pure
the
as
most
definition of
vanilla
C.
of the chocolate flavors.
I would put it in A. I adore
Hi,
vanilla ice
Selene.
cream.
It is the purest definition of base. Basic.
Yeah.
Death.
Which is
See.
ironic considering
But there's nothing wrong
actual authentic vanilla is expensive. Is expensive as hell.
There is nothing
really
wrong
is.
with that. Wait. Road. Are
Meow,
we talking
meow.
natural vanilla or fake vanilla? Because
Natural vanilla is very expensive.
Natural vanilla is S. There's a
Oh, yeah,
vast
absolutely.
difference between the two flavors.
Very
Oh, yeah.
true.
You can tell like a
Yeah,
cheap
no,
vanilla
I
and,
think
like, a
from
really good
this
vanilla.
is
So is-
meaning like this. I don't think they're meaning like vanilla bean with this. I think they're meaning like vanilla extract flavor.
Just like your standard vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, then I stand by my statement of C.
Okay,
I'd say B for like just a regular basic vanilla.
I
You're
would
gonna
say
really put it on the same level as Neapolitan and Rainbow Sherbet.
Yes.
Wow.
I gotta put it on C.
Wow.
Just because I personally do
Maybe it
think
was
that
vanilla
Neapolitan
bean.
and Rainbow Sherbet are a little bit higher than vanilla. Moose tracks.
Moose tracks. Easy S.
Yes, agreed.
Easy S, come at me.
I would say high A because and that depends. Is it vanilla moose tracks or chocolate moose tracks?
Oh, that
vanilla,
is a
that
good
looks good.
point. Yeah, because on the
It doesn't
picture it
matter, I
does
take your
look
point,
like...
but, like,
On the picture it does look like vanilla Moose Tracks.
Vanilla
I
Moose Tracks?
have
Yeah,
to
S tier.
begrudgingly agree. I have to, no, you're right. If it's vanilla moose tracks, I have to begrudgingly agree that it's A tier.
Yeah, I definitely do think that chocolate Moose Tracks is better. Chocolate Moose Tracks is definitely S tier.
If it was chocolate, no question.
No, you see, I put chocolate Moose Tracks in like B. Because but that's
You
like
are a
me. It's like it's a
monster.
little too.
And not because of
You're
the
a monster!
And that's simply because that's just a little too much chocolate for me. Like, it's a little too rich for my taste.
Strawberry.
That feels like solid B tier.
Yeah. I would even rank it as like a C if it has like chunks of strawberry, because I'm weird. I don't like having the chunks of fruit in it.
See, the chunks of strawberry would make it A tier for me.
Same.
I'll chalk that up to one of my weird things because of the tism.
No, that's a mood. Like, everyone, like, with me being autistic as well, like, there are some textures that I like, some that I don't like, and I especially need to have been used to it and, like, expect it for me to really enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm weird.
It's
I like stuff in my
nuts
ice
and
cream.
ice cream. Yeah.
I like stuff in my ice cream because it's like a surprise. Because it's like creamy, creamy, creamy. Ooh, this is different.
Yeah,
see,
and I mean...
See, I'm the exact opposite. Like, my favorite flavor is always the really simple ones.
To give y'all
Because
the
I
real
don't
tier
want, like,
list.
that difference in texture. I want, like, a consistent texture
That's fair.
throughout.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I think that's probably different between autism and, like, ADHD.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone, like, every autistic person has, like, gets overstimulated or has a preference in textures completely differently.
Yeah.
Like, for me,
I
I'm
meant,
completely...
Like, for me specifically. Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, no, for me, like, especially with, like, strawberry with, like, fruit chunks, there's, like, a softness to strawberries, like, in here that I really like, because it also complements the softness of the ice cream itself.
Alright, so B.
B. This is what happens when you get a whole bunch of neurodivergents together. We go on tangents.
Well, want to show them the final tier list there?
Yee.
Alright, here we go.
So, with the final tier list, unfortunately you can't see the top quite. Oh, I guess you can if I can
This is
move.
the time where you actually, you know, pick it up or get on top.
How do I get on top? Ah, fuck!
Road, hop up on the roof.
I'm trying.
Jump up here.
No, on the roof, road. This road. Oh, that works too.
Oh, no. Yeah, that worked.
So, fuck!
Good job.
Hope you guys don't mind the chaos. Fuck me. Sideways?
They're here for the chaos. They thrive upon it.
They better.
It sustains
So,
them.
in S tier, up top here, we have Moose Tracks. Cookies and cream and mint chocolate chip. Now we can jump down. Geronimo! Let's go. Okay. And then A tier. Oh, wait, no. Oh, we had double chocolate, not Moose Tracks in S tier. My bad. Because A tier, we have Moose Tracks. Then we also have cookie dough, chocolate, and Rocky Road. Next in B tier, if I can get myself to look somewhat decent and face the camera. In B tier, we have strawberry, rainbow sherbet, we have Neapolitan, and the last one that we have here is butter pecan. In C tier, we have vanilla, coffee, dinosaur crunch, and pistachio. And in D tier, surprisingly no F tier, we have banana.
I made arguments for F tiers. I was debunked.
Alright, so next one. Man, if I had Top Hat here, he would go absolutely apeshit for the Marvel titles.
Pizza toppings is classic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can tell you straight up, I will fight you guys on pineapple. I think that it deserves to go on pizza. And sweet corn.
I don't
Mushroom.
know if I
Ooh.
sweet corn, but pineapple. B.
That's
I
a
would say
hard
B.
one.
I would
argue
say
C
B.
I like
here.
mushrooms.
I'm pretty.
Mushrooms. I like mushrooms, but the problem is they're basic. Like they're so bland. Like they're used to prop up a.
Yeah, that's
why
fair.
I honestly put it in B because they're not. I don't think they take away from the pizza, but they definitely add to it.
For me, I especially have mushroom whenever I want to add like a certain texture. Oh, we has Friendo.
Well, let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Lexi! Hackles!
How you doing, hon?
Now, my rules for pizza toppings, if you can't eat it by itself on a pizza and it's good, it should be C or lower.
Nope, all good. Take your time. But yeah.
At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, so we're stuck between B and C. Why don't we take this to chat to see what chat thinks?
Yeah, let's see what chat thinks.
Yeah.
He jolly high easy high road, can y'all tell them my mic is muted?
Yeah.
I strongly
Yeah, you're muted, hon.
Mushrooms are disgusting.
Oh, we have someone just said that mushrooms are disgusting.
Mushrooms B tier.
Someone says mushroom B tier.
And I will fight you on that.
As I said, it's C or lower in my opinion.
Mushrooms are common, but
That's not my tier
haven't
list.
had them. I say C.
I got another person saying C tier. So it sounds like we're.
That's a teddy bear.
What little teddy.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's adorable. All right.
I feel like I'm getting death glares.
Oh well, I forgot I had that LOL.
All right, so I guess I feel like we should just do like C tier for this for now, because like it sounds like
I agree.
Everyone is kind of in between B, C, and D.
And C is the middle.
Yeah, let's split the difference.
Yeah.
And put it and go C.
All right, next one. Bacon.
Bacon.
A.
S tier.
S? You'd say I would say like really high A. You know what? Yeah, S tier. S tier.
S tier.
Bacon.
S tier.
I'm torn because like I love the taste of bacon, but my body does not like bacon. Anytime that I have had bacon, whether it's bacon on pizza or like bacon for breakfast, something about how it is cooked or just something about bacon in general, my body does not like.
Okay, Road.
The excess fat.
Bacon's an A tier.
Here matters. This is a tier list for
unmuted.
taste. Here doesn't matter. What does the mouth say?
Mouth says
What
S
does the
tier.
mouth say, Road? Thank you.
You doing good, Lexi?
Hey!
Sorry, I'm on desktop and my throat is kind of out of whack right now, so I don't sound like myself.
You're good. Do you have
okay.
water
What do you
or
sound like?
anything with honey?
What do I sound like? Less Femi Lexi? I don't know. It's a struggle, but yeah, I have aqua. I'm good.
Okay.
Peppermint tea and honey.
Also,
Yeah, I was
as a
about to
person
say-
that works
Go-to
with
for a
pizzas on a
short
daily
rib.
basis, I have a lot to say about these toppings.
Well, I mean, what have been your thoughts so far? Like mushrooms and bacon?
Or you're putting bacon as an S tier?
A
Clearly.
lot of us are
Okay,
are thinking S tier.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with bacon.
Well, let's see the next one then.
Chicken.
Chicken.
That's the worst
I-
picture to use for chicken on pizza.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I
say A tier.
B.
I gotta go C tier, mainly because the few times that I've had chicken was from Domino's, and they did not know how to cook their chicken right. So every time that I would have chicken on one of their pizzas, my body did not like it, and also it just didn't taste right on their pizzas.
All right.
Well, your first problem is you're ordering Domino's.
Yeah, it is your first problem.
No one out pizzas the Hut.
Agreed.
Except literally everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Papa
Pizza
John's
Hut
is
is so
superior,
much
to be
more
honest.
fucking expensive compared to like even Little Caesars.
Guys, I can settle this super easy. All main chains suck. Find a good hole in the wall pizza joint that drips grease.
Mood. No, the only
Thank
the
you.
only chain that I would say is good, and I miss them dearly because they're not in my area. La Rosa's. Any Ohioan knows La Rosa's, and if you do not like La Rosa's, I will fucking fight you.
Louis in Wanacue, New Jersey
Wait,
has best
they don't
pizza.
have those in my part of Ohio.
Okay, where are we putting this?
Either B or C tier.
I say B. I'm
I
compromised.
would
Alright,
say
I'll
C. I don't
go-
think chicken's very good by itself as a pizza topping, but it's good with other stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I can definitely eat an entire pizza with chicken. So it's C or higher.
Yeah, I'll put it on C.
But I'm willing to compromise for B.
Peppers.
Peppers.
Yes.
Love
See,
peppers
I
on
love
pizza.
them, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with peppers.
Uh-huh.
If you have just a pizza full of peppers, it's not very good. It's
No,
definitely
it's
a
gotta be with-
support.
Yeah.
It's a support topping like mushrooms.
See,
My
now better
grandma used to
question.
eat just like pizza with just green peppers, and it was like nasty.
Yeah, better
Yeah,
question with
peppers.
this is like, is this meant to be peppers as a whole? Is this only red peppers? Does this also include green
I think it's
peppers?
meant
Does
to
it
be
include
peppers as a whole,
jalapenos? Does it
probably.
include?
Because that picture is like roasted chilies, which is like a totally different flavor profile from like a green bell pepper on a pizza.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just peppers in general.
Well, let's not be
Honestly, no
surprised if
matter
they
what-
decide
Pizza
to like
really
add
good,
like
but that's
jalapenos
way
on
too
there.
many green peppers on pizza.
I was gonna say those are like roasted red peppers, and that is a good thing to to good pizzas. However, it's
Yeah.
not a serrano, it's not a jalapeno, so I would give roasted peppers maybe like a B or C.
I'd say
I would
Here's the
say
thing. Here. Sorry, go on.
I would say C because like I feel like we're already establishing C as like the tier of like it's okay, but it really needs other flavors to work with it.
Right. And that's always been my argument. If you can't eat a pizza with just cheese and be happy with it, it's a support flavor.
Yeah.
Like,
By
like,
nature.
like you wouldn't order a whole pizza full of peppers, or specifically
Right.
I wouldn't.
red peppers.
Yeah. And a lot of that
You
also
wanna
depends
hear
on
about
peppers?
peppers as well.
You want to hear about the pizza I had today?
Go for it.
What do you have?
I had a spicy marinara base with spinach, basil, ricotta, feta cheese, a little bit of mozzarella,
Ugh, I don't like feta.
spicy,
Ooh. With
Rest
you
of it sounds
guys.
spicy sausage, spicy chicken
I still
sausage,
say barbecue
and
sauce, green
salami,
pepper, and pineapple is
serranos.
amazing pizza.
roasted
Oh, that sounds
corn,
amazing.
and
That
Wait,
sounds
corn?
so fucking good.
Did you add
Yeah,
corn?
we have-
That actually does sound really
yeah,
good.
roasted corn. It's not
Oh.
roasted
Corn, which is
Let's go.
You lost me at corn.
and
You lost me
I
at
topped
corn.
it off. I topped it off with what we call sriracha, which is sriracha ranch. You know me, Rose.
Nice.
Oh, that
you
sounds
know me
good.
about
Y'all-
sriracha.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Are y'all okay if Kane joins us for the tier list?
Sure.
Hell yes.
Yeah, go
Thank
right
you.
ahead.
Ham's up on the chopping block.
Ham? I love ham. I love ham.
Ham's good.
Frankly, I just love
also
ham
love
in
I'd
general.
put ham at an A.
I would put ham
I think
on
ham's
S tier
solid A.
because I just love ham in general. Ham is one of my favorite meats.
Oh, I love
was
ham.
gonna say,
I
is it
really
because
do.
you are a ham?
No, ham's delicious.
I mean, I try to
No,
be.
I'm a ham.
Here.
Wait, who else said ham is S tier? Hold on. How dare! Right when I'm trying to interact with my chat.
There you go.
Queen of Death, thank you. Same brain cell.
Bye now, bitch.
Hey,
I wouldn't be upset if you put it in S tier. Like, it's an A
Yep.
for me, but I wouldn't be upset if you put it in S tier.
Take it, Road.
Yep. Yep.
I can't. Okay, there we go. I forgot to let it go.
If you love me, let me
Just
go.
popping in to say hi
I
real
still say that's more A than S, but extra cheese.
Extra
Extra
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
That I would say is B. I gotta say B for that. Flarg!
Well, you
Hope you're doing well, dude.
Extra cheese. You
Well,
can
it
have
also-
an extra cheesy pizza and it be good. So I definitely agree. It stands on its own.
Yeah, because like you could also have like different kinds of cheese as the extra cheese compared to like the base
I don't
cheese
know.
that's on there.
My argument is A.
You got ricotta, feta, gorgonzola, blue cheese,
Mhm.
parmesan.
If
I would not go blue personally. Blue is a little too. No, that's a little too much for me.
That's a very divisive cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as soft wet cheeses go, I like Munster and mozzarella, and that's basically it. So it's not gonna sway me.
Yeah.
I experiment with my pizzas. I experiment with that shit.
I love you.
I argue A or B.
A.
I'll take
Find a good occasion to order a pickle pizza.
A is.
Oh,
cheese pizza is childhood.
that
surprisingly
sounds
good,
good.
actually.
That
The
sounds
vinegar's a very good
good.
contrast to the rest of it. I've had it.
With
It's
white
actually
sauce.
kind of good.
It sounds really
I would
I
think
don't
that
know
like
about
pickle
white
would have a
sauce.
similar level of acidity
Okay.
as like banana pepper.
So bell peppers. Bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Okay.
A. I'm torn between A and B.
Ah.
I say
B or C.
Oh.
See you in again
Honestly,
about an hour
if
or
those
so.
peppers are supposed to be chilies,
Hi,
I would say
sorry,
put those
I'm
up in like
playing
B and put that
Overwatch
in
and
C.
sucking horribly.
Oh.
I agree with that actually.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
'Cause I could have,
While
like, pepper
actually,
pizza, like, just by
yeah,
itself.
could someone switch this up while I check on chat? I had some folks talking.
Go for it.
I don't know where my camera is. There it is.
And then jalapenos.
Jalapenos A tier.
Those look like fresh. Hold on. Are we talking pickled or fresh? Because these look like fresh jalapenos.
All right, let me double check what y'all have been saying super
both
quick.
are good.
That does.
See you in about an hour or so. Have a good one, Flarg.
Like, they have a more pronounced
Queen
spice than,
saying
like,
hi,
pickled
easy. Sorry, I'm
jalapeno
playing
does.
Overwatch and sucking horribly.
I definitely
I'm sure you're
prefer the
doing.
pickled
I'm
ones
sure you're doing fine as long as you're
Jalapenos
having
is
fun.
D-tier.
Jalapenos is D
These
tier.
look like fresh,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna say that these are higher tier. So I say A between an A and a B.
I agree.
A
But it
for,
just says-
A for fresh jalapenos, I would absolutely be okay with that. Yeah.
I argue A.
I shouted out A tier. We have someone in the chat that's saying D tier for jalapenos though.
Oh no, you know
I
what?
don't like
You know
spicy.
what?
It ruins the other flavors.
That's fair. The spice can ruin some flavors for some folks. It took me a while to get used to like
It
even
depends on the
banana
people.
pepper, and banana pepper is not even that spicy. It's just tart.
It is
Yeah.
just tart. I argue A. And we've been
Yeah, no,
pretty
I'm
much
thinking A tier as well.
synonymously A out here.
Yeah. I'd say A.
Tomato.
Next one, tomato.
I'm not
I
a
would
fan.
put
I'm not a
tomato
fan.
in A.
I'm not
I
a
love
fan
tomato
either.
pizza. I'd
It's
say
too
A tier.
soft. Tomato's too soft for me.
I
It
you know I
depends.
like the kind of like fresh like like bites you get of just having like tomato on top of the pizza, even with like a red sauce.
Mm.
Like it does add
Okay.
a nice
Oh,
flavor.
here's my argument. Would you have an entire
As
pizza
a
that's
tipping, it
just
makes
tomato?
no sense to me.
I've
Yes.
had people order that before, but it depends. Do you want it
Topping.
diced or sliced? Because if you have sliced tomatoes, it's more filling. But if it's diced, it feels like the sweat goes on a salad.
I don't know. I like them whole and put on in post. Otherwise, they're too squishy and nasty.
Yeah. I just don't
That-
like
that
tomatoes
is fair.
unless they're used for salsa.
Yeah, tomatoes are.
And definitely
one of those
seed
things.
them first. Like don't
Yeah.
put them on there with all the juice and the seeds and.
Oh no, because it's gonna make your pizza soggy and gross.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd say B.
That
then,
might
yeah.
be why I am
I
so
personally could
adverse. I'm so averse to tomatoes because like the times that I've had tomato on pizza have made it like really soggy and everything like that.
Yeah, try it after
Yeah,
it's
you
cooked.
gotta
Try
prepare
putting it
more.
on after it's cooked. Amazing difference.
Okay.
It doesn't make it the best topping, but it makes it edible.
I'd say a solid B.
Okay.
I begrudgingly will agree with B tier.
B, Lexi?
I'll say B. Used for...
Okay.
I will say it's definitely not a topping for everybody. I know some people like tomatoes are one of those like very
Yeah.
kind of vegetables for sure.
I don't know. Fruits. They're fruits.
That's A. This
They're
is B.
mechanically a fruit.
Yep.
But
Next
they're
one.
Socially a
vegetable,
vegetable.
you eat it.
Garlic is amazing.
I don't know if I've ever had just straight garlic on a pizza. I mean,
I
garlic's
couldn't have
really
straight
good,
garlic
so
on
I
a
could-
pizza. It's definitely a C tier for me because it can elevate other stuff, but it
Right,
is
agreed.
it's really powerful having it on
any
its own.
good
Also, hey
self-respecting
King.
pizza sauce needs to have garlic in it. Hello.
Hello, my king.
Hey. Also, garlic is S tier for me. I'm sorry, but it is.
I like garlic as well. I was gonna say.
I like
would
it,
have
but-
as a topping straight on a pizza though. That's my thing.
I don't know, dry minced
I
is
do it.
how I would do it. Dry minced is how I would
So
do
here's
it.
the thing: when you order,
Well, yeah, no, you're not gonna just have whole garlic on a pizza.
yeah, no, when you order garlic on a pizza, it's usually minced garlic or it's like diced garlic essentially, and it's always roasted, never raw. So that's another
Yeah.
thing. So you're actually
Ooh,
getting
roasted
essentially
garlic
garlic oil that's on the pizza instead of the actual garlic itself.
That's
Oh,
solid.
fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still wouldn't have an entire pizza full of garlic though.
Same.
I feel that would definitely be a
Now
lot of
garlic with like stuff like some of the stuff from like A and S tier, I think that would be really good.
I don't know. I feel like it's
like a garlic
C tier.
pizza
Like-
topped with like basil would be really
Ooh.
right, but it's still not by itself. That's
yeah,
the,
yeah,
that's
but
the
I don't
major
know if I
thing.
could do it by itself. I'd say put it in B with that then.
Yeah, I'd say B would be good.
Yeah, okay. I can take that.
Watch, we're gonna have so many things in B tier.
Oh, S tier. S tier.
Parmesan,
No pizza should be
Parmesan,
without.
Parmesan.
S tier. No question.
Even if you can't really have just Parmesan pizza, no pizza is complete without Parmesan. I would say S.
That's very true,
Right.
yeah.
Yes. It is
Tier.
it's like
That's
the
like
most
the base
necessary.
cheese.
It is
Absolutely
the most
agree.
essential support ingredient.
Right.
See, olives. Olives.
Olives, I gotta say, olives for me, I gotta say C tier, because like again, yeah, for me, I gotta say C tier, because
Those are
again,
bottom
it's
for me.
it's a nice texture, it's a nice flavor, but it does better with other stuff to help elevate
have
it.
a pizza. I couldn't have a pizza with
I
just
don't know.
olives. That would be awful.
D-
I'd put it in
DF to me.
C, maybe even a D.
Yeah, I'll go D.
Yeah, D.
Lexi?
I say D, but then again, I use black. I've worked with black olives. I think that makes a world of a difference.
Yeah,
Those are
because my
different.
mind goes for black olives, not green olives.
I'd say put that
They're
in D,
both
and if we get
equivalent
black
to me.
olives, put black olives in C.
Okay.
I would agree with that. Frank's
Right,
Red
next
Hot,
one.
Let's go. Actually, that depends.
Lexi.
That depends.
I don't care.
King.
Yeah.
Put that now.
Yeah. Specifically me. I understand.
Well, both of you are Latino over here. It's like, come on.
Listen,
That is not Latin hot sauce.
I'm
that's
fucking
not
with
bad.
them because
Yeah.
of the
You gave
one
Valentina or
TikTok that Lexi
Chula?
has.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
That's a
Yeah,
white
we did
person
make
hot
fun of
sauce.
Frank's Red Hot.
We did talk about Frank's Red Hot. Red sauce
Well, here's the
on
thing.
my thing.
Frank's Red Hot is the ultimate ingredient for spicing up basic bitch ingredients.
That's very
But
true.
you don't have a Frank's Red Hot pizza.
Okay.
No, like you would top
But-
another pizza with that.
Also, whenever you ask for like hot sauce on a pizza, it's usually Tabasco.
Yes. Tabasco. Not
and
Frank's.
which is superior to Frank's Red Hot. Frank's Red Hot is the equivalent of white people hot sauce. I'm sorry.
I just said that.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's white person hot sauce.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry, but it's white people hot
It's
sauce.
like it's
When
like
I-
slightly
can I
spicy
interject?
vinegar.
Can I
I think
interject?
it ruins
When-
anything you put it on.
When
It is slightly
when I
spicy
flew out
vinegar,
to
yeah.
Cincinnati, I flew out to Ohio to see Alex, and this distinct correlation between you go to a restaurant in Texas, they give you variety. They have Tabasco and other hot sauces, but when you go to the north, they give you fucking Frank's, and I realized I'm not home.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Listen, I live in Ohio, and I
Yeah.
hate that.
Macaroni.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so-
honestly.
Here, nobody noticed.
Okay. Oh no, I agree. No, I saw you. I just didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
Macaroni
So
to
like,
me is almost like a C to D tier, just because
Yeah.
it's usually just the noodle that you're putting on
Yeah.
because it's covered by like everything else.
I'll be honest
I
with
would
you.
say,
It's like carbing your carb with carb.
Yeah.
so
But it's
are
just-
you guys familiar with the restaurant CC's Pizza?
Yes.
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 They
Yes.
had
Yes.
a-
Yes.
they had a
Yes.
cheese. Yeah.
They had a mac and cheese pizza, and it was fire.
I remember that. That shit was fire.
I would like to.
I
like
never
it
had
very
their. I
much.
never had their mac and cheese pizza. I always
It
went
is
for
actually
either
super
their.
solid.
Ooh. If I find a CC's that is open, I will try and get it.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. They're
argue
not,
beef.
it's not around anymore.
Yeah.
I would
it's
give
not
it
good, honestly.
B, maybe even A.
But just because one place did it right doesn't mean macaroni deserves to be on all pizzas, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the
I
exception,
would
not
say
the
that
rule.
B then. I would say B.
I
I'm
still
actually
argue
not
D.
sure.
Well, here's the problem. No one else has tried mac and cheese pizza other than them, though. You never really see it anywhere else.
Because here's
Like,
the
that's the
thing,
only
mac
point of
and cheese.
reference.
When you think of pizza, mac and cheese pizza is the only thing like children will eat. Is the thing. So
And
maybe
yet,
some
look at like
people
Pizza
are-
Hut that's done like stuffed crust pizza, like pigs in a blanket pizza,
Yes.
hamburger, but like cheeseburger
Extra
pizza.
cheesy pizza, stuffed crust pizza.
Hey, cheeseburger pizza is amazing.
Cheeseburger pizza is
is
pretty
amazing.
good. But
Pretty good.
macaroni on a pizza to me is still like D, just because it doesn't do anything to the pizza except add a texture. Because
It's not even a good
most of the time
texture.
it's not the main ingredient. Yeah, it's mushy.
It's not even a good texture.
I think I can kind of see where we're coming from.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
So to compromise, since we had some folks saying B, some folks saying D, C tier.
No.
Sure.
I
No.
can't agree with that.
See,
Are we
or-
feeling that
yeah,
it's better
I'll
to
say
put
C
it
or
in
D.
D tier? Okay, we'll do D tier.
Give them the D.
Also, I cannot talk right now.
Sausage.
Sausage,
Sausage is S tier.
sausage,
S.
sausage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sausage
that
pizza's
that is
pretty good
that
by
is
itself.
S.
You know what's
I say B.
an S tier pizza?
S or A. S or A.
Mush,
S or A?
mushroom
Okay.
and sausage pizza.
I can see
Yo,
that.
Mushroom.
Sausage on a pizza
Ooh.
is amazing.
Yes.
There's
One
a
of my
pizza joint
favorite
by where I live.
like meat lovers pizza, like sausage, pepperoni, ham, like that. That is so good. So were we thinking?
I'm still gonna say,
Were we saying A tier?
A tier.
I'd say A
I'd say
tier.
S.
A tier.
Oh, ooh.
As you were just jumping so fucking high.
Ew.
Gravity in this world is so low.
Sun-dried tomatoes. I have never had sun-dried tomatoes actually on.
So I don't like sun-dried tomatoes because usually you order them and they come out very like slimy, so to say. They're a very wet ingredient.
Oh.
They're like all the worst
Yeah.
parts of a tomato.
And it's just like, imagine if you had an extra soggy, bland bell pepper and you put that on a pizza. That's sun-dried tomatoes on pizza.
It's terrible.
Oh, that doesn't
Arguably
sound
F
good at
tier.
all.
Like, if you want
I've
tomatoes,
had it
just
on
order
some
a whole
pizzas,
slice
I
of
didn't
tomato
mind
on it. Or diced tomatoes. Don't order sun-dried tomatoes.
See?
Girl knows what's up.
I would say a D. Like, it's okay if you mix it with some other toppings, but like, yeah, it's kind of.
But
not great.
you really need some good. It sounds like you really need some good toppings to complement it. You don't have as much flexibility with, like, say, what we have on C tier. There's more flexibility to heighten the flavor and the texture profiles of those compared to this.
Exactly.
Look at us sounding so posh.
Hey, I made pizzas for a very long time. And I make it every 3 times,
I'm a
so yes.
culinarily minded person.
I'm cultured.
Beef.
Beef.
Steak.
Beef.
Steak.
I've
Like,
never
just
had
straight
steak on
steak
pizza.
on pizza. I mean,
agree
what
with
kind of
A.
steak we talking? I'd say
Yeah.
If it's like a Philly steak style, I'd say like.
Probably like a seasoned beef.
Ooh, a Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteak pizza? That sounds rad.
Dude, it's I've had a couple of places that make them. Oh, they're so good.
Which is funny considering I was literally just just
a
before
cheesesteak.
stream, I was just destroying a Philly cheesesteak.
Can I mention something about my day job real fast? We just
What's up?
introduced a pocket pie recently to our menu, and because of how I've been conditioned to say pocket something else because of my streams and my degeneracy, I swear I am going to get fired at some point because when that guy says pocket pie, yeah, one pocket yeah, that thing, of course.
Yeah, pocket pea.
I would say PP, but that doesn't help either.
See, pee-pee you can get away with because that sounds funny. It's like,
Wait.
oh yeah, pee-pee. You can't say...
Isn't that just a calzone though?
Yes, but apparently no one's answered my question at work of, can I call it a calzone? Can I please call it a calzone? Or is that copyright?
But that also has to do with, like, corporate, too, because they might not allow them to call it a calzone.
Which is weird because calzone is not really a copyrighted term to my knowledge. Okay.
I see ground beef. I'm gonna say
Ground beef.
on that one.
A tier.
Yeah, I could say A. Yeah.
Yeah, A.
I don't know if I can
Okay.
explain ground beef pizza, but I mean it's a pretty solid topping in its own right.
Yeah, the other day I made
Okie
a
dokie.
Texas-style pizza, and that shit was the bomb.
Onions.
Onions?
Red onions. Red onions specifically.
Calzone
I'll
is
go
not
see,
copyrighted.
honestly.
It's a
Those are
traditional
yellow
Italian
onions, though,
dish.
on the picture.
Yeah, those are yellow.
Yeah. Nah.
Not
Yellow
that it matters,
onions,
because I
yeah,
hate
I
all
see.
fucking onions.
Same.
Yeah, also, someone just
Yellow
noted
onions
that
are not
calzone...
copyrighted.
Yeah, calzone is not copyrighted. It's a traditional Italian food, so, like,
And
there's
you are
no
thinking
reason...
of trademark anyway.
What, you didn't like the pop?
I love that noise.
Meanwhile, the
I hate
Anyway-
these toppings so much, I'm just gonna bury it in the ground.
Just throw it in the ocean. Throw it in the ocean.
So will this be our second F tier?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, F tier.
I would say D.
Throw it on the
I would
ground.
say D. Okay, I'm the only one that says D, so.
Oh, never mind. Found somebody joining that.
Oh, it's loading for me. It's still loading for me. Anchovies! Yep. Anchovies!
Put in the sea! Put that shit in the sea where it belongs.
How the fuck do you like anchovies, miss?
No, I said toss it in the sea, as in
Into
the
the
ocean
sea,
behind
like-
you.
I thought you were C as in like C tier. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
No.
I'd be like, bitch, we gonna have problems.
I make a really bomb ass
Anchovies D
and then it
tier.
gets ruined whenever that's. Can I get anchovies with that? I'm like, you're kidding, right?
What happened to onions?
Feta.
Also, why is my... There we go. Feta cheese.
I'd say B or
B.
C.
Yeah.
That's one of those ones.
D,
I would say
honestly.
C. It's very dependent on what it's with. It's not one that could stand
That's
on
very
its own.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Selena. We're thinking about trademark. Okay.
Yeah. C tier then?
I say
Yeah.
C. I'll compromise. It's not like I had feta on my pizza earlier today.
Sorry, I'm fucking around with like the little dangly from like one of your earrings.
I don't know. It has.
Oh, that's where you're at. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Looks like guac.
Also, yeah, that looks like guac.
It is. That's pesto.
Oh wait.
Oh, pesto?
No,
pesto.
It's pesto. That's a good base.
Oh wait, yeah, because guac has a much thicker
Pesto's
texture than
A.
that.
Pesto is A tier.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of pesto.
Put it as a base, put it as a finisher. It's really good.
Yeah.
Banana peppers!
Banana peppers, A tier for me. They're nice. They're tart. They're tight. They're nice. They're cool. They're tart. Really helps to combat like the heat, especially when like not heat as in like spice, but like heat when it comes straight out of the oven. It's really nice, at least to me.
Yeah, B or A.
B.
I have no opinion on banana peppers because I haven't had them on a pizza.
I'd say I'd give it an A. A or
How about
like
this?
low A, high
Is
B.
it better or worse than a jalapeno?
Oh.
Then B tier it should go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jalapenos are an A tier.
Yeah. If jalapenos are A tier, then this gotta go B tier.
Pineapple.
Nope.
Oh no.
The most one of the most divisive S tier for me. S tier for me.
I would give it like a C. It's a very situational. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it. Other times I couldn't. I really couldn't bother.
It's a total not even counted as a topic. It doesn't deserve pizza. Pizza's too good
I
for pineapple.
I love it too much. Like I love pineapple, especially with banana pepper, because we have pineapple, the most divisive topping in all of pizza.
Let's go straight into F.
No.
Pineapple is S tier.
How the fuck?
Wait, I stuck in the wrong
Okay.
tier.
That's the banana pepper. But yeah, no, pineapple for me, I love
Banana peppers is D tier.
combined with ham and banana pepper. The banana pepper especially brings a little bit of extra
by your
tart.
logic, though, it wouldn't be an S because it couldn't stand on its own. It needs other toppings, which I think would put it in a C.
Like a ham and pineapple.
Tier lower.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
Note to self:
'Cause
never eat pizza with you.
Pepperoni. S tier. No questions. I will beat you all to death with this.
Road, I love you, but no. Okay. No.
Yeah. Why do I feel like you're like that fucking like you're coming at me with a fucking chocolate right now?
Because I am.
Fuck! Nope. 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 How do I run?
You can't run a...
And I ran so far away.
Is the port I ways.
Okay. So, I assume this is spinach because it's a pretty large. Oh, basil.
Yes.
I was going to say it's a bit of a large leaf, or it's just super
No,
close.
That's spinach.
That's
spinach.
spinach.
Oh, is it spinach?
That's spinach.
That's spinach.
Called it. I called it.
I put spinach in a B. It's not bad on pizza, but
B or
I don't
C
know,
tier.
it doesn't really.
I couldn't do
doesn't
spinach on its own. It has to be C for me because my logic is like it's good, but it needs other stuff to go with it.
Also,
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Defining thing though. I'm assuming this would be fresh spinach, canned spinach versus fresh spinach. If it's canned spinach,
fresh.
straight to F.
Fresh.
Straight F. Fresh spinach
Clearly
would
fresh.
be a B or even an A for me.
Fair. Also, what were you saying, Lexi?
I argue B.
I was just saying, like, it just goes really well on top of marinara sauce or even feta. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
not feta. Sorry, pesto.
Oh,
So,
fair.
No, spinach and
it
feta
needs
is
to be
really
paired with
solid.
something. I say B or C.
I gotta go C.
Because personally, I prefer basil over spinach on my pizza.
Yeah, same.
No, basil. I think basil is like an A topping.
Easy, since when were you in color guard?
Ever since I got bored.
And you are easily bored.
Exactly.
Ba-boom.
Get out of my bar, bro. Get the fuck out of my bar. Get out of my bar right now.
Make me, bitch.
I will. You know what? I want to hop off and actually get in VR so I can smack you. Let me get my headset. Let me go smack you.
Lexi, I got you.
I'm not seeing what the flippin' thing is yet. Are you holding something? Cause like I can't see it yet.
No, I think she's trying to slap you.
Oh, there it is.
Nice one, Easy. Thank you.
Okay, so
Black Olives is the last one.
yeah, we agreed that if the green olives were going to be in D tier, black olives would be C tier, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go C tier.
Yep.
Thank you.
Where I work at, but I haven't had the chance to try them.
Oh, that was the whole thing. All right.
Yep.
I see.
So
This is the
up top.
pizza topping tier list.
So
Anyone who disagrees with this is
I was here earlier. What happened to y'all during the try not to laugh thing?
So with the try not to laugh, it was just being incredibly wonky. Things were getting very laggy when on my end, and I was getting overstimmed and stressed out. So we going to here because it's less graphically intense would be better.
Belly. This is nipple.
I was gonna say, well, if that was that bad, maybe.
Oh, from my perspective, it looked like
last
you were like right up on my
like,
nipples.
Truth or dare, and just like
No.
sit in one place.
No interest.
Yeah. All right. So up top here,
We still wanted to do that.
we have we have feta cheese, we have ham, we have bacon, I believe, and
Parmesan.
that's not feta. Oh, that's
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
You
Sorry.
heathen.
Look, I cannot see everything all that well from the camera. Okay.
That is like C tier.
Okay. All right, and what we have in the corner here, that's hello. What we have in the corner here
Hello's a topping now?
is
Damn.
just ah!
Is
Fuck.
goodbye another one? So you can go hello, goodbye.
There he goes.
All right, well we have up top. Okay, pepperoni. That I was trying to figure out that. Okay, for the others, as I turn around, we have pesto. We have ground beef. We have steak. We have that's supposed to be sausage, right?
Sausage.
Yeah, and then we have jalapeno, and then we have just a shit ton more cheese. For B tier, we have spinach, banana peppers, garlic, though I'm curious if that's shallots, because I know shallots have like a purple tint to them, tomatoes, and roasted peppers. In C tier, we have black olives, we have pineapple, we have feta cheese, we have bell peppers, we have chicken, and we have chicken, and we have mushroom. In D tier, we have sun-dried tomatoes, we have mac and cheese, and we have green olives. And in F tier, we have we have sweet onions, we have anchovies, and we have specifically red hot sauce. So are we wanting to do another tier, or do we want to just like sit in a spot and do Truth or Dare? Or wait, where?
Sit.
Look at the highest point in the island.
Let's go.
The highest point in the
Okay.
island. Well, someone just said look for the highest point in the island. I'm gonna set this to like follow me before I do that. Because I assume we're waiting on Lexi right now, because Lexi wanted to switch to their headset. If I can find... There we go. Okay, that's where I want you to be. Alright. Let me jump. Dag on it. Okay. Where did the others go? Oh no. I'm alone. Where did they go? Or did I lose connection? Oh, there they are. I'm trying to get up here.
No, I wanted you to look upon me and see how. It wasn't about you getting up here, Road. It's about me being above you, me having the high ground.
Look, joke's on you.
You don't have the high ground.
Yeah, joke's on you.
Really easy has the high ground.
I'm already up here. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. Also, apparently, if we sign up for the Patreon for this world, they have a F-tier dumpster.
Oh,
that's great.
Nice. Oh, I just realized I was muted.
Imagine just tossing in anchovies into the dumpster.
No, there we go.
Like pineapples. Pineapples deserve the trash.
No, pineapples are good. I will fight you.
I'm okay with that.
Pineapples deserve the trash.
Road deserves the trash.
Road, I think we're alone on this one.
And I fucking hear Scaling go, I think we're alone now.
Goomba stop!
Alright,
Yeah, I'm down for some
so
Truth or Dare.
while... Yeah, is there like a world dedicated for like Truth or Dare
Pineapples are
stuff, or
very
do we
good.
just want to sit and hang in like a certain spot?
Yes. Yes. There are many.
Okay. Yeah, if you find a good spot, send it over, like, send
Never
an
Have I
invite.
Ever is way better.
Never
Way
Have I
better.
ever?
Ooh, Never Have I Ever would be good.
Go for that.
Oh
Way
god.
better.
Lexi,
You really learn about
remember like
Airstream
the
Pals
first
when you
world
play
that I
Never
was
Have I
in?
Ever.
I didn't realize until
Oh,
you
yeah.
were in the world with us that there was a Never Have I Ever.
Yes. Yes, yes. I will never forget that, Road. I hope you never forget that.
Look, I am baby. I am baby.
You are, baby. You have less than 100 hours in this game.
Okay, who's got the most amount of hours in this game?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sitting at almost. I'm
Probably
at 180.
easy.
Yeah,
It's probably me.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Yuzi.
I'm at like less than.
Because I have over 2,000.
You're at what?
Jesus Christ.
Over 2,000.
2K.
Very nice.
How
I
many
hope
hours
you're
do you have,
1K
Lexi?
At some point. I thought you heard. I said 180.
Oh, damn. King?
Huh? See, I don't know
How
if
many
these
hours do you
questions
have?
are good for stream, though.
Yeah, that's fair. So we might need to just find a spot to chill and like kind
I
of
don't
do
know
our
how to tell
own.
that. Oh wait, actually, hold on.
I mean,
No, that's public.
we
That's
should
public.
see if there's a
That's not public.
streamer-friendly one.
I only have a.
Oh, that's public. My bad.
34.2. So. But ask me how many hours I have in The Sims. I got you.
Oh my god.
Do you want to guess?
Oh please, please.
Guess how many hours I have in The Sims.
6K.
400.
God no. More than Lexi, but way less than 1,000.
Oh, less than
800.
1,000. Okay.
Very close, Lexi.
875?
I have 852 hours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I spent way too much time in there, I swear.
Road Celine agrees with us.
You know, it's funny. Me and Celine recently had a friend make us a Sims, and everyone's Sim but mine has lit the place on fire.
Nice. I actually have a whole save file dedicated to like streaming with friends, and so like.
Okay, here we go.
Actually, good.
Yay!
Different houses
Yay!
and stuff depending on like environments.
Let's go! Let go! I really hope that everyone's been having a really great time with this. Thank you so much for sticking around throughout the technical difficulties. I know this was originally meant to be a Try Not to Laugh, and the name of the still say Try Not to Laugh, but I'm dealing with a lot of difficulties with like trying to see everyone
Sorry
that
for being
is
so intermittent.
playing with us. Wait, sorry for being so intermittent. Hey, not a problem. As long as you feel comfortable with like vibing with everyone here, that's all that matters. You're not required to like say anything or interact with us while we're hanging out. As long as you feel comfortable with the vibes, that's the best that I could hope for. While I'm waiting for this thing to load.
World.
There we go. All right. And let me reset the camera. Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't know how it works. I've only been brought here to play. I haven't actually, did it myself.
No, that's fair.
I
Where do you
always enjoy the vibes. I just haven't
Where
gotten to play
do
a
you-
real video game in almost a year, and now I
Where
can,
do you
so
guys
I'm
think would be a
bit
good
distracted.
spot to put the camera for this?
Oh. Probably here. Like.
Oh.
Because you can see beginning to end.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the yes or no, that's over there. The hell are they doing over there? Oh, I have it set to follow me. Fuck. Need to change the... Ah, okay. Alright.
Alright, who's gonna be the host?
Well,
Wait, am I supposed to have
Greg,
this
you wanna do
facing there or there?
have it facing the house because these lines are what you use for Never Have I Ever.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Have it face...
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, face the house. So, need to turn this around.
Yeah.
I should not have done this like this. So let's reset this if I can. set it back to default.
I am short now.
Okay. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, I can host it, because, like, I feel like it'll be more interesting to get, like, some story times from you guys.
Here you go.
Wait. What'd you just give?
Oh, you can't. Well, I guess I'm hosting.
Oh, so, okay, you're the one that has to give the Never Have I Ever, then. Well, okay.
Alrighty then. This is
All
gonna be
right.
fun. The dyslexic person's the host.
Oh, no. And we have to be a little far out this way in order for everyone to be seen on camera.
Oh, okay. So the camera picks us up.
Get your furry behind down here.
Okay, well, I need to reconfigure the camera then.
Why? You can see it.
Road, honestly, you can just stick it like this far in front of you and then you'll see everybody.
Well, because what Kane had originally suggested was that I anchor it over here. But if we want to do that...
Road, just space it out as far away from yourself following you as possible.
Okay.
Keep pushing. Pushing it further and further. Push it. Push it real good.
Get out of my head.
That's exactly
Okay.
what I was thinking too.
Is that as far as you can push it?
I'll set it to local. All right. I gotta stand up for this. Go outside of my guardian. But, okay.
Bum ba dum bum bum ah push it.
Alright, children.
Alright, but I need, Jolly, you need to get a little closer.
We're good?
Yeah. Just need to configure, like, my left and my right from this. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Never have I ever had no IRL friends. Never have I ever had no IRL friends. Okay. Seems like everybody almost, except for Jolly. Jolly has real friends. Good to know.
Wait. I thought you moved forward if you have IRL friends.
If
No,
you don't have
you've
IRL
never
friends.
had IRL friends.
Oh,
Hence the name Never Have I Ever. So if you have...
Well, does it still count if, like, there's been points in your life to where you haven't had IRL friends? Like, just in general?
This means if at any point in your life you have been friendless. Any point in your life you have been friendless.
Then I stay.
I've never been friendless.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, no, fifth grade was shit.
Everybody give
Fifth...
Road a hug real quick.
Hugs.
I move up.
It's okay, Road.
No.
We still love you, Road.
Thank you.
I don't have a hug emote on this
No, fifth grade was shit. Fifth grade was shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're not alone.
Never have I ever been caught stealing. Never have I ever been caught stealing. Road is just leading the pack. So, Road, what'd you steal? What'd you steal, Road?
We were little, and we tried to steal a rain pop. That was it.
You're too kind. You're too.
Okay, Jolly.
No, we
what'd you
embarrassed.
steal?
I mean, it wasn't from like a store or anything, but like, I would always steal like snacks that my dad had set aside for like his lunch.
To be fair,
Damn.
be even.
All right.
I liked Sun Chips, and he had Sun Chips.
Sun chips are
I've stolen,
good.
but I've never been caught.
Never have I ever compared asset sizings.
Oh.
Asset sizings. Where go?
I love how I'm leading us here. I seriously love how I'm leading us here. Like, how?
What do they mean by...
Asset sizing, so like dick sizes or breast sizes.
Did he get yeeted into oblivion?
Or ass sizes.
Oh yeah, no, I've done that. Yep, I've been there.
Assets
I've been
are
there.
either top or bottom. All right.
Yep.
Next one.
Never have I ever lied about my age. Never have I ever lied about my age. All right,
Nope.
what did everybody lie their age about?
I was
I'm
20
good
years
on that
old.
one.
Oh.
We'll start with yeah. Sorry, go on.
I was 20 years old. I was the only 20-year-old in the group at the time, while everyone else got to go inside the club. So
Oh,
I
damn.
tried my
That's fair.
hardest to get it. Because I ended up having to sit outside in the cold while they got to go in for like 45 minutes.
No, I get it. I get
Damn.
it. I get it.
Do you
Okay.
want recent or the first time?
Oh my
choice.
god.
Alright, well, recently, I was at the gym working out, and someone tried to hit on me, and they're like, oh, how old are you? Because you look really young. Are you almost like 22 or something? And I said, no, I'm actually 30, and my husband is right over there, and I pointed to, like, the beefiest guy in the gym, even though my
Yes.
girlfriend was actually, like, behind me.
Nice.
And he just goes, oh, okay. Safety issue, that's why.
Well, that's
No,
great.
that's
I
totally
love that.
fair. All right, Jolly.
And then, who was the other one? There was 3 people who
Me.
moved up. All right,
Me.
how about you? What you got?
I went to a midnight game release for an M-rated game, and I was only like 16. So everyone in the line was like, "Oh no, he's totally 18. Yeah, he can get this game."
Nice, nice.
Cute.
Okay.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Never have I ever cried like a little bitch. Never have I ever cried like a little
Oh.
bitch.
Yeah.
Can I go up
Everybody.
2 spaces?
Okay.
Well, I think this could be the points
Never-
where like everyone gets on the same playing field. Like everyone come up here. Let's just be
have I
vulnerable about our
ever-
emotions. Come on.
Never have I ever been a brony or pegasister. Never have I ever been a brony or pegasister.
Why does that not surprise me?
My friends tried, it just didn't do it for me.
Why does that
all right,
not
Ro, tell me,
surprise me
who was your
knowing
favorite
both of
pony?
them?
Who was your favorite pony?
Rainbow Dash.
Applejack for the win.
Mine was Rainbow Dash, but I kind of moved on to Rarity.
I kind of kept going in a triangle between Rainbow Dash, Twilight, and Rarity.
Okay. Joking, by the way, my favorite's Pinkie Pie. Any hoodle.
I can see that. I can see that so hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I ever text ERP'd. Never have I ever text ERP'd.
ERP.
Rude.
What does that mean?
Erotic roleplay.
Erotic roleplay.
Never have I ever liked K or J pop. Never have I ever liked J or K pop.
I can see that he's
Bert's
like
just like
Pinkie Pie.
take it away here. Take it away, take it away now.
Give it away now.
Never have I ever been the last
have
friend
text
in my group
ERP.
to lose my virginity. Never ever in my friend group have I been the last one to lose my virginity. Oof. Poor Road.
Okay, first off, virginity is just a social construct and it's absolute bullshit. Second
I'll
off,
take a step.
That's what the last version would say. What?
Yep.
second off,
The person says what?
okay, if we want to be technical, the first time I have like, what are we going to like say that like leads to someone like losing their virginity? Like, are we going to include like fingering penetrative, or does it have to be penetrative? Because if that's the case, then I didn't lose my virginity until 2 years ago.
That's it. You know what? That is out of my pay grade, bro. Okay. Never have I ever
Yeah.
cried during The Lion King. Never have I ever cried during The Lion King.
I know someone in my system has, but I haven't.
You're all monsters. Next question.
It was emotional, but I didn't cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Never have I ever had an OnlyFans. Never have I ever had an OnlyFans.
I've contemplated.
I saw somebody.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a half step because it's technically a work in progress.
I still
No
have
half
True.
steps. You either did or you didn't.
Full measure.
Aw.
I still have mine. Well, technically, I have 2 different types, so.
Oh, bet. Let me get those links.
Damn.
Never have I ever lied about being mute. Never have I ever lied about being a mute.
That is weirdly specific.
That
means-
is weirdly
means
specific.
You have stayed purposely silent when someone tried to get you to talk.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it.
Okay, just making sure. Never have I ever preferred Coke over Pepsi. Never have I
Happens
ever.
in VR chat more often than real life.
Yeah, I love Coke.
Joke's on you, I prefer Dr. Pepper.
I switch.
Joke's on you, I
Dr.
prefer
Pepper
Dr.
is
Pepper.
superior.
Let's go. High five.
Fine. Never have I ever. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Damn it.
Do it.
Have you never have
RC
I ever
cola
had
over
an
any of the
avatar
above.
that goes fully nude? Never have I ever had.
Of course
an
that's-
avatar that goes fully nude.
Lexi! No!
So.
I only started playing VR chat like.
Look at these two over here, and then Lexi has now taken the lead.
He didn't know it.
Yeah.
This avatar can go full. Can actually.
Alright, I want to before you get to the last question, I want to get some music going on in the background for my stream super quick.
Go for it.
Alright, do your thing.
I'm just gonna look a little derp right now.
I wave back, but I have no arms right now.
That's
Alright,
fair.
let me double check that. People can hear some music. Okay.
So I'm a little confused. Easy. Is the red line the finish line, or is it the checker flag?
Okay, so this is how it works. Whoever gets to the red line is kind of the baseline winner. But then once someone reaches the red line, everyone comes up to the red line, and then there's one final question for all the potatoes.
Oh. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Okay, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
Yep.
Never have I ever done the naughty thing in public. Never have I ever done the naughty thing in public. I see.
Hey, free my kind.
High five?
Let's go.
Oh wait, no, you're on desktop. Fuck.
I'm on desktop.
Fuck. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Look at Jolly all the way back
Ever
there.
owned a portable CD player. Never have I ever
what's that?
owned a portable CD player.
Who raised,
High school
who
baby.
born in the 90s and raised in like the 90s and 2000s didn't have one?
That's very true, yeah.
Right?
I had a Walkman.
I was spoiled and had a Zune.
Yo,
I had a
Zoom
portable
was
CD.
so
I had a portable CD player.
Okay,
I had like a
get the
video
line.
now. I had a portable DVD player.
Alright, for all the marbles.
For all
Let's
the
go.
marbles. Never have I ever been catfished. Never have I ever been catfished. Wow, you all win. Jolly, apparently.
All right.
Jolly's never been
Let me
catfished.
see if I can get
Up
the
until
camera
recently, I didn't even bother to talk to people online.
farther out.
I have not been catfished.
That is very lucky. That is very, very lucky.
I know, right?
Alrighty.
All right.
That's that.
I thought this was fun. Do we want to do another round?
It is fun.
For shits?
Sure.
Yeah, we can do another one.
For shits and giggles.
Let's go!
So, who's gonna be doing the Never Have I Ever?
So I
Oh, we should
believe
see if someone else
because
can click
Easy
the
was
host
the
button.
one that got in here first, she's technically the hostess.
Can anyone else click this button?
I can.
I did. I just did.
Oh, so anybody
Oh.
can do it then.
Oh, okay.
Rogue,
Nice.
you should be host for one.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. All right. You know what?
I
Ooh,
already
okay.
did almost all the questions on the first page, so you're gonna have to do another page.
Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna have to turn this around. I'm gonna have to turn the camera around so that people can see you guys. Ah, it's on follow me.
Like
Fuck.
downside, you're only stuck to questions that are TOS appropriate.
Yeah.
I skirted that line pretty hard, I won't lie.
No, you did, yeah.
All right. All right. Gonna start things off. First off, I need to.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, record, baby.
When we all know the song and it's like just...
Much harder to do on keyboard.
Is it?
Because I have to keep moving my mouse to keep spinning.
Why?
Oh.
Wait, I got it. Right, my TPS.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
Just a microwave. I don't need a microwave.
How did you get this to work?
Because I'm already heated.
Very carefully.
It does not want to work for me.
I know, right?
See, I'm kind of curious about these other games, because I haven't done the other games. When I came here, the first time, only this existed.
I think I need someone else to do this because like this is not wanting to cooperate with me. Like I'm trying to click on the next page and it doesn't want to change it. All right, so
If someone's actually, inventive enough to actually just come up with them on the fly, that works.
yeah, I was about to say.
It's very thin. It's very touchy to like get it. Like,
It is definitely.
Alright. I can do it.
Okay. Give me a quick sec to
Some of these are.
change my thing. Because I need to get this.
Kind of makes me wish we had a microphone that we could just stand on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah, I got this following me.
yeah, we can use this page.
Okay.
Alright. Are you ready?
Hold on, let me see if I can
Sure.
get this out a little bit more.
I gotta turn up your volume. You're low. There we go.
I'm quiet?
No, not you.
Oh no, I gotta bring the camera down because y'all are so
It's
short.
always good to be at least like 2 lines ahead of people. Because of the way distance audio works.
Alright, I'll be right here. Can you hear me now?
Why are y'all are so
kinda.
short? Y'all are so short.
Because you're levitating,
reminding
that's
me,
why.
Road.
Bro, get back on the ground and then say something.
I'm trying to get... Okay. I think I just need to... Alright, set this back to default.
Bro, the king of scuff.
Oh, come on. How is that not...
You know what, Road? Road, stop fighting it.
What?
Just turn off, follow me, and then tilt the camera up and down. Just stop fighting with it.
Yeah.
Do it old school, before we had follow me.
Alright, Alright. I may just need to have this be like a side angle view or something. Because, like, every time that I try and do this, like, you guys are just, like, at the corners and you are short.
It's because you're
It's like-
levitating.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Now you're on.
Just put myself in standing mode. Although now this feels like it's too high up, so... Come here. Okay. Now we have everyone except for Jolly. Do you want to scrunch in here, Jolly? Alright.
That better?
Go. Ready. Ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Step forward if you think you have the sexiest avatar here.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm pretty
That
good
is-
looking, though. I'm just saying.
That is definitely...
Not
See,
sexiest, but I'm damn good looking.
I don't know what to say right now. I'm like on the spot.
you're confident. Just admit it. You're confident.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a queen. I know I is, but this is reminding me.
Whose birthday is coming up?
Mine too is coming up, ironically.
That essay loaded questions.
Step forward if you have fallen asleep and had things happen to you.
Wait, IRL or in VR?
Somnophiliac, let's go!
Hold on. Is that IRL or?
My God, I'm learning new things, guys.
Also, when's your birthday, Easy?
Well, it's not my fault. April 7th.
Okay, April 14th. April 14th!
Let's go.
Let's go, all the April birthdays.
April.
February.
Okay.
July
Oh, you-
25th.
Okay. Step forward if you've worked in McDonald's.
Fuck. It was my first job. I quit it like 3 days later.
I'll take a step.
Okay. Step forward if you prefer smaller sized assets.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Definitely prefer
Good
bigger
with what you have.
assets.
Let's see.
I know. I'm too fan of the big booba.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like small booba, but
I,
big booba.
Step forward if you're in therapy.
Currently or ever?
Currently.
I need therapy. I need therapy.
I'll take a step.
Yep.
Welcome to America,
To be fair, I
Road.
think
We
we
all
all
need
need a little
therapy.
You're not
I think
wrong.
everyone needs a little bit. Okay. Step forward if you've ever done a lewd cosplay.
Nope.
Yeah, Lexi.
Almost.
Does drag count?
Almost. No. Because I feel like drag
Yeah, it does.
drag can be
Yeah, it does.
lewd, can be erotic, but it's not always.
Okay.
But
If
I
it's
was
necessarily a erotic role play and you're cosplaying at the same time, it doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. I'll yield. I'll yield to that.
Everybody jump, jump. Everybody say jump, jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump.
Eee.
If you can't swim.
Sorry?
If you can't swim.
I can float, but
Oh,
I
I can
cannot
swim.
swim.
I was on swim team. I
I actually had to pass the swim test when I was in Scouts.
Oh, dang.
I was on swim and football in the same year.
Dang. Damn.
Step forward if you wear wigs often.
Nope. Not once, not ever.
Used
A year ago
to.
I did, but then I started growing. Yeah, I grew up my hair, and now I actually don't touch my wigs anymore. I would like
Yeah.
to, but I'm happy with my natural hair now.
Used to be a cosplayer, fell out of it when I got out of high school.
Same.
Wigs are weird with a beard.
Not once, not ever. My hair is beautiful.
It is, though. I've seen it in person.
If you've been ghosted many times.
Motherfuckers are always ghosting me. I kind of want to throttle them. Makes me angry on a fundamental level.
For once, Lexi's like leading the pack, not Road.
I mean, I led earlier, but
That's true. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, it was a tight race between you three.
Right?
And then you have like Jolly back here.
Let's see. Step forward if you know a few people's zodiac signs.
Whose zodiac signs?
Besides your own.
A bunch of people in my
No, I
system.
definitely do. Shit, that's fun. It's fun asking people.
I get a
their
cop
zodiac
out of that
signs.
because
You're
I
like,
know the zodiac
"Ah,
signs of
yeah,
several
you're
people in my
Pisces,
system.
I see it.
What am I?
I don't know. Scorpio.
I'm not big into like horoscopes, so I don't really pay much attention to it.
Ah.
It depends on your
It's
path.
also the most common zodiac.
That's true. I'm also an October baby, so.
Also, your reservedness gave you away.
Oh. Let's see. Step forward if you failed a drug test.
Nope.
Nope.
not yet.
Okay.
No, you know those all the loud April babies are just yelling and being obnoxious. Because that's Aries for you.
Let's see. I don't know if I can ask that though.
Oh.
It's all in the phrasing. You can ask surprisingly dirty things so long as you phrase it in the right way.
Right.
No, that's what I'm like. I think.
Also, I'm gonna be
I know,
honest
I
when it
share
comes to like
something.
horoscope stuff. I'm not sure if because like this is also like DID related stuff. Like, because me personally, Road, I didn't pop into existence and become part of the body until after the body's birthday, which is April 14th. So I'm not sure if I really connect to the body's birthday or if I connect to like a different time for my birthday. Because I've contemplated because yeah.
That is not a question I'm qualified to answer.
Okay. Step forward if you've been hit by a car while on foot.
I don't think
Good.
so.
Almost.
I
Almost.
know I had a friend that was hit by a parked car.
I had a blind friend that was hit by a car.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay.
And a parked car.
If you think, step forward if you think today's music is better than the past.
Fuck no.
No.
What?
Apparently, Road does.
There are some genres
Wait,
that I
unless
think
you
are better
count
than
night
before.
course.
I'm not. Yeah,
Unless
I'm
you
not.
count night course.
Nope, we are doomed.
You got Nightcore?
No, because to me, Nightcore is literally just a speeding up of something to make something more quote unquote techno. Like I love the innovation of new genres. I love new genres of today, but I don't like the hyper commercialization of a lot of those genres. That is the problem that I feel is with modern music. It's the hyper commercialization that has really made things worse for the modern
Is
genres.
today's music better than older music?
That's a hard one for me because I like both. I like both. I can embrace what we grew up with and new stuff. I can embrace it. I'm not gonna say, oh, things were so much better decades ago. Like, bitch, shut up.
Yeah,
so much...
and I'm not meaning like my response
there's a lot
to
of good
like
nowadays, but I don't know if I would necessarily say it's all better.
yeah. I wouldn't say like today's music is better by a massive step. Like I'm not trying. I know it sounds like I'm backpedaling.
Around there on the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
ISNT horrible. It is all based on your personal taste.
If you think, if you like Digimon over Pokemon.
Hell yeah!
As much as I love Pokemon, Digimon holds a deeper place in my heart.
Personally, I like both, but I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh girl.
Okay, everybody, what's your favorite Digimon?
Gatomon.
Gatomon's cool.
I don't really have one.
I don't have one either.
Mainly because Gatomon becomes Anchowomon.
Angeman.
Okay, we see where you're at, Ron.
I don't
we
know
see where you're at.
He says,
Oh, okay.
Angemon?
Step forward if you're currently dating someone.
Does it count if dating?
Actually, engaged to be married.
Huh?
Engaged.
Does that count?
No.
Yeah.
Engaged. Engaged.
Yeah. See, if you have any type of significant other, that's when you. So that would have been the better question, because that would have included engaged, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, married.
Let's go.
Okay. A lot of questions. If you have thick
That is
thighs,
the point of the
IRL.
question board.
thick thighs? Yes.
Yeah, if you have thick
I
thighs,
think
IRL.
with like all the C's.
You have thick.
Just all the thickness.
I'm so thick. I'm so thick. You believe that you are lagging out. That's how many C's are in there.
I'm not quite that thick, but I do definitely have thunder thighs.
Yeah, Road can vouch.
Okay.
Road's seen me.
I beat the C.
Oh yeah, you've seen me.
If you have 3
I
or
have
more
decent thighs, I
tattoos,
just have no
IRL.
hips.
What was that?
I didn't quite catch that one.
3 or
If
more
you have
tattoos.
3 or more tattoos, IRL.
Nope.
3 or more?
Not a single one.
I only
Yes,
have 2.
IRL.
Damn,
I have
only got
none.
Ooh, what are they, Jolly?
Where are they?
Everybody do the flop!
I guess that counts as one.
Thank you for the flop. Hope everyone's having a good time, by the way. We kind of switched scenes from Truth or Dare because having a lot of technical difficulties. We're switching to Never Have I Ever. We have Asterisk Official,
If they're
Easily
part of a-
Bored,
if they're part
Jolly
of
the
a
Erotic
sleeve
Octopus,
or a
and
piece, it
hosting
counts
and
as
talking
one.
with us right now, we
Okay, yeah,
have,
there's
if I
just
can
one for
get
that
to
one.
a good shot, we have Night Haze 95. Be sure to give everyone some love as we are just chilling, having fun, and yeah.
Step forward if you've ever laughed at a funeral.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep.
Bitch deserved it too.
We were
Bro, how many
kids,
did you laugh
okay?
at?
The brain was a
everyone.
kid and we didn't know what we were doing.
Oh no, I knew what I was doing. I hate the bitch.
Okay.
I was a
Step forward
full-grown adult.
If you ever used MySpace.
MySpace.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you ever
We're-
had
Repeat the questions,
I
Road.
think I did. Yeah. I used this as a
Yeah,
music
so the
player.
last
What just
question
happened?
the last question was
Same, I
never have
love
I ever
music
laughed
player.
at a funeral, and the most recent question was never have I ever had a
I'll take a
MySpace.
step.
Hold up. Celine's asking, can you repeat the question again?
I just repeated them to her.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Gotcha, thanks.
Also, what what was said to where Easy just stepped forward?
If you ever had a MySpace.
Oh yeah.
Lexi
Nope.
Road has TDS, but thank you for doing your best, cutie.
Yeah, I used it as a music player. I didn't actually use it for its intended purpose.
Nice.
It wasn't very active.
I also had one of those annoying ass songs that went on loop when you looked at my page just to piss people off.
Oh my god, you were one of
Let's
those.
go.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I purposely like ignored people that had that. Okay. Step forward if you can sing along to the majority of anime openings or endings.
Sangoku.
Oh no! You know what the worst part was? Is it was during my teenage depressive years. So it was My December on loop.
No.
Now, for me, for us in our depressive years, it was Rain by Sid from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Nice.
And also Black Tears, Kuroi Namida from Nana.
Anything from Nana is a yes.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay. Step forward if you are subscribed to someone who has some juicy content as main objective on adult sites.
Nope. I'm boring.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
was,
I'm following you on it.
but I had to stop subscribing to them because of financial reasons.
That's fair. It's okay. When you're able to finance again, you can subscribe to me, Road.
Hashtag not sponsored. Non-spawn. Just like
Non-spawn.
every one of my streams. Hashtag not sponsored by Razer, but you know you wanna.
Okay. Step forward if you can do a TikTok dance.
Ah,
My
no.
subscription for Ease
Oh,
just
fuck.
reloaded.
No,
shuffle.
god damn it.
I'm here but lurking as I'm getting
Alright,
ready for
everybody to
bed,
the
so
right.
we'll be mostly
I
AFK.
specifically learned the hip sway one.
Nice.
For stream, ironically.
Look, what are we counting as like a
okay.
TikTok dance? Because I've seen the Charleston on TikTok. Are we counting the Charleston
No,
as a TikTok dance now?
No.
No, if it's trending.
Okay.
Or has trended.
Then yeah, no.
Gotta be trendy, Road. Gotta be trendy. Well, I got headphones.
One that started on TikTok.
All right.
What now?
Last
What are we
one.
doing?
Sorry, my sister asked me a question.
Oh, good.
Last question. I feel like this one is gonna be very easy.
Huh?
It's gotta be
Gib,
juicy.
Gib, I hear the evil laugh. Come on, just get on with it.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
If you would ever engage in a spicy act with every single one of your friends at the same time.
You mean like in the same place?
Degenerates
Or, like, all of
together.
them
Let's go, Lexi.
collectively?
Oh wait, you're on desktop. You're on desktop. I'll give you head pats.
No,
I know.
I have a serious
Okay,
question.
thank you.
Like all of your
What?
friends, all the friends that you had at that moment, or all the friends collectively in that place?
I feel like
Collectively in the place.
yeah, collectively in the place.
Nice. Same. We're all degenerates.
Let's go.
Yay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure about that one.
That's fair.
Not that.
but,
That's fair.
You know, married.
Because like
Yeah,
consent and
that's one
boundaries
of the
vary
things,
for
like,
like
that one.
everyone in like all of our relationships. So. All right, are we wanting to do another round or?
I'm not one.
Calder Void just subscribed for 6 months in a row.
Kala, nice to have you over.
Say,
Holy shit, 6 months in a row?
For 6 months.
You mad lad.
Thank you. Hi, Kala.
Hi, Teddy Bear. Hey, look, legal, it's you. Give me the teddy bear. See,
Hi.
give. Let me hug the bear. Fuck. Let me hug.
Here.
See, legal. This is you, and I love you. You are awesome. You are amazing. You was kind. You was important. Hey, give me legal back. You was kind. Like how does it go in the help? You was kind. You was important.
You was loyal. You was appreciated.
And we love you. Easy. Someone get a bong for this bitch over here. How dare you, you yeeted legal! How dare! Legal, I go save you! Legal!
Save legal.
Okay.
All joking aside, we love you. What?
Yeah.
I'm done, Road. I'm done.
Okay.
Glad we could hang out for a little
I'm
bit.
done. No need to run. I'm done.
Yee.
There is the bonk.
Are you heading
Alright,
out?
I'm gonna have to dip out for now.
Cuddle puddle
As
the
I need
bear
my voice
like we
to,
would cuddle puddle
get better
legal.
right now.
Yee.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Bye, Lexi. Bye, bye.
I was glad I could make it out for tonight. Bye, my
Yee.
king.
Bye.
Love you lads. Later, Jolly.
And kiss pop.
See you, Lexi. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, for sure.
What time is
Road.
it?
Have a good rest of your stream, hon.
Yee, you too. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. You take care of yourself.
Hell yeah. Will do.
Well, I guess for you it's what, 10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
Yeah.
I feel like considering how much like the fiasco with the try not to laugh stuff took some spoons out of me, I might end stream early and we can just continue to fuck around outside of stream if you want. So like the gloves can be off if we want to keep doing this.
Ooh.
That's fine.
I like
mean,
that.
if you want, you could always just like stream it on Discord since that's not as limiting.
Fair. So you know what? Let's do that. If you guys want to keep track of any of the shenanigans that are going on, and here's some of the juicy details. Who just asked if they want to hang out? Queen and Flarg? Yeah, you're more than open.
Queen.
Yeah, Queen and Flarg, you're more than open to hop in. We're going to be ending stream a little bit early, but if you are part of the Discord, which Celine, if you could give info on the Discord, that would be awesome. If you want to hop in the Discord, first off, do know that like our streams, the Discord is 18+, and you have to verify that you've read the rules within 10 minutes, otherwise you'll be temporarily booted by one of my bots. But hopping in means that you'll be able to hear the shenanigans and possibly NSFW content and little bits of info on everyone here, consensually, obviously, as I get bombarded with a whole bunch of legals. Is this a defamation lawsuit? But yeah, so if you guys want to stick around for that, feel free to hop in the Discord. Right. We'll be holding a NSFW community event going on there momentarily. Yeah. But with that said, let's see if anyone has redeemed the guide, the raid. If not, and actually, how about I mute myself this time? Let's see if anyone has redeemed the guide, the raid. If not, we'll see who I can see that is on that we can raid out to.
Where are you getting?
I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, shoot.
From the house.
We have a full care package, so I will do that super quick. I do have something to drink over here, so it is not the most hydrating, but it'll do.
Just behind.
Just a moment. Oh, that's good shit. Okay. And let's see who all is on. Oh, Josephine. Yeah, let's go over and give Josephine some love. For those that do not know Josephine, Josephine is a chaotic being, one of the 4 members of the Horror Thoughts, that including Monkey Mallow, Asterisk Official, Tiny Foxtrot, and Josephine Hazard, all wonderful friends of ours. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put down my headset and look probably a little weird for a moment while I get this situated, while everyone is bombarding me with the fucking bears. So let's get the
I'm
raid
speed bagging
message
road with
out.
teddy bears.
I don't think I quite have. Okay, there's the raid message. Let's get the version set up for followers.
VRC is loading. Let us hope it runs properly.
Yeah. Hope to see you soon. And then, okay, so there's the version for followers, and then here is the version for raiders. Let's get the raid out to Josephine as I am just being covered. So let's go give Josephine some love. Do know that while this is the end of stream, this is not the end of our time together, as the Road to Dusk will always be open for another adventure. Thank y'all so much for hopping over. Thank you so much for sticking around through all the shenanigans and all the technical difficulties. Please have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. Bye-bye.